Hey, la la lula, welcome to the live stream. Hey, Iron Owl, happy to see you guys so quick. Welcome to the live stream on this beautiful Saturday. I hope the weather is as beautiful where you are as it is here today. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How about yourself? So far, so good. Hey, Luco, 25. How you doing, man? Wow, we got a lot of people early on. That's good. Won't complain, man. Yeah, the weather today is very nice. It's 23 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit, I don't know if you're in America or elsewhere, it's about 70. Oh, really? Oh, man. Yeah. Yes, you are, Luco. Usually there's very few people on the Purple app. I'm not big there. Not that I'm huge everywhere else, but I do have a larger following on my TikTok. I have about 200,000 people there. And in there I have, 304 followers. Pretty modest number. But I'm happy you're here. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. It's going to be storming the whole day. Here in Florida, the good news is when it's storming, usually it will flip. It flips really fast, so can't really complain. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope the weather improves. I'll say that. Now, we will continue our drive from yesterday. I was on the side of the road. And, hey, Taco Gamer. Oh, man. Hello. Hello, Taco. So, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask this question later, but let me change my camera here. Do you think this camera is better or this one? I did. The other day, I was showing somebody that was asking about Android Auto Diapers. Where's my mouse? Oh, man. Yeah, I used to live in a city, dude, in Brazil, Curitiba. That was just like that. When it started raining, it would rain forever. It would rain for another week. Did you have to add the warning? Yes, I did, Insomnia. And I think it helped yesterday. I did have about 200 people watching. So, sorry, I missed a few messages there. It's still not showing on my TTS here. I can't hear you guys. Let me put back on the other camera and we'll see which one is better. The other one has more contrast. Yeah, but let's go. Let's continue to drive here. Let's get this delivered. We're about, 30 minutes away from our delivery site. We're taking this trailer here. So let's go. Caution, wide right turns, I guess. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you are, enjoying the live stream at least. Hope the weather improves. Yeah, man, I like this VNL. Get going. Oh, thanks, buddy. There's a guy back there. He let me go. No questions. They liked it because some people are fans of Android instead of CarPlay. And I don't even know if I have the latest version. I have to check that. FAHD, stop spamming or I will mute you, please. Forget the people who didn't. Sorry, I lost that, Insomnia. I don't have the messages still from TikTok on my TTS, on my headphones here, but it'll connect shortly. Hey, Bodo Origami. Let's pick up some speed here. We'll have to fill up the tank pretty soon. Whoa. Awesome. We'll test. I will test it. I promise you that. Truck's over 26,000 pounds. Needs to stop. Will they have us? Yeah, they will have us stop. So let's stop at the weigh station. Where is the scale? There. The volume of the song is a little loud. All right, pass inspection. The police officer stopped that guy. Yes, the same code, Solo Clashing. The code will have some differences in SimHub. Not the code, the NCalc formula. So, for instance, the way the turn signal works on SimHub on Assetto Corsa is different than the way the turn signal works on my... Gotta stop here. Oh, let me go. Thank you. So the way the code works on Assetto Corsa is different than American Truck Simulator. I have to write an if. So if the game is American Truck Simulator, then the turn signal will work like this. Like for instance, on Assetto Corsa, I don't know how many miles to an empty tank. That information is not given by the game. So I don't have that. So there's an if there on my display box saying, if the game is American Truck Simulator, then you go and fetch this information. So it just changes depending on the game that I'm using, but it's automatically done in SimHub. I don't need to change the sketch on the gauge cluster. It is peaceful, right? Oh, finally. The TikTok is connected, so I will be able to receive messages. And I think SRP wants a timeout. That's okay. Let me do that for you, man. I asked, please do not spam the chat. And there's a big spam. I don't care about you talking about a face reveal, but you are muted. Thank you, sir. Aw, man, don't say that. They're pretty smooth here. You're in Tennessee? Cool, man. I love Tennessee. I love the Carolinas, Tennessee region, you know, all that. Pretty cool. Oh, it's on ETS there? Oh, man, I gotta change the title. I'll do that in a minute. It's within the same neighborhood, right? Spicy. How you doing, man? Ohio is awful? I was in Ohio Wednesday. Went to Toledo, Ohio. I thought the roads were pretty good. Oh, nice. Big car show? Any particular theme on the car show? Like, is it classics or just supercars? I was on a meeting. I have a client that I went to present a research there. Oh, a car wash. Nice, man. Yeah, the radio is on. I mean, I'm listening to the songs that are coming from Spotify on the computer because the radio doesn't have Spotify. But I could use FM, AM, or the CDs here. Pigeon Forge. Oh, nice, dude. I love Pigeon Forge. Pigeon Forge is one of my favorite, like, small towns in that area. I was in Pigeon Forge in May, early June, sorry, June. Bom dia. Ainda é bom dia pra você. For the whole simulator, Daniel, I spent just roughly around $700 for the whole rig. Let me put it this way. The rig, everything car, everything that makes this structure here, and even work, like the arduinos, the power strips and stuff like that. That was $700. Obviously, I'm not talking about the fact that I have a triple TV set up here that, you know, has the side TVs, the computer, all that stuff. Pô, valeu, cara. Valeu, mano. I'm really glad you guys are here. I decided to drive a little bit on American Simulator this morning. I might go to another game later, but for now, just having fun here. We're doing about 70 miles an hour, cruising on the roads. We're on our way to Nebraska, I think. Was it Nebraska? No, it wasn't Nebraska. It was Oregon. Yeah, $700, man. It's not expensive. I'm driving fast, man. I'm 70 miles an hour. I'm in the truck, dude. You thought like higher, like 1200? Yeah, it's not that much. Yes, it does. It feels like real driving at all times, man. It's super fun. Boa, andar de bike? Que tipo de bike você anda, cara? Motorbike ou speed? Oh, I want to ask you guys about. Let me stop here for a sec. Stop here for a sec on the side of the road because I want to show you guys something. I think most of the OGs are here, not all. Hey, Isaac. All right, let me. So, what camera do you think it's best? This camera that you're seeing right now, or this? Yes, the dash is new. That is a game, yes. Oh man, I do enjoy the rig a lot. The second one, it has more contrast, right? Two? Wow. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah, I'll go back to the other one so you guys can see. I need to move the camera. Yeah, it's wider. Awesome. Okay, I'll keep the second one now. The only problem with the second one, I can't move it around. So if somebody asks if I do have a triple, you know, another camera, I can't show. Awesome. Okay. I'll keep this one for. Oh, yeah. I told them. Because I'm talking to ObsBot. ObsBot is the provider of the camera. They sent it to me for free. Tem mais cor, né? É, a cor tá melhor também. So the problem is, ObsBot is amazing. I love that camera. But the field of view is very close. Like, I have to move the camera farther back. This one is the iPhone camera, and it's closer. Yeah, I can switch back and forth. Super easy. I mean, I don't plan to leave both there, but I can switch back and forth. If I press a button here, it'll switch back to the other. I can do that on my Stream Deck. Hey, Chris Tree, got a haircut? They do, Insomnia. And this is an iPhone 14 Pro, man. It's not even the latest one. I do have the 17 Pro here, the latest one, but I don't want to use the latest one here because then it is my daily phone. And I don't want to have it like permanently, you know, connected to the tripod there. I do have a spare iPhone 14 Pro here, and I do need to change the battery because the battery is like at 75% capacity or something. So the problem is, while I'm live streaming, it's eating up the battery even though it's charging. So it can't charge faster than it uses the battery. And I think that's a battery problem. I don't think it takes too long, man, but it does take about 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys, and follow if you're not following. Yes, you were one of the first, man. Or I think you were the first. You were pretty fast, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we're driving through... What state are we in right now? I think we were in Utah. We're headed to Oregon. It lags. Yeah, I didn't play a lot on this older phone, like the 14 Pro. When I updated, I felt a little lag in the beginning, but I didn't play around. I just opened the software that runs the camera. That software is connected to my streaming PC. And also there's another aspect that I don't know if you guys noticed. Is it smooth? Oh yeah, that's the second thing. Is it smooth? Like, or is it laggy? Because I changed the other camera, I changed also to 60 FPS. And I was at 30 and I didn't know. Yeah, the truck makes the lane departure noises. Can you reset the mileage on your cluster back to 0? Solo, unfortunately, I don't know how to do that yet. But I think there's a way to do that. Hey Marija, thank you. Thank you, Fentol. Valeu, mano. Team smooth? Okay, smooth. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you for the rose. Yeah, the phone, I think, is at 60 FPS. I'm not sure it's Insomnia. I know the other one is now. That's why it's closer. Because when I put 30 FPS, it's wider. And that's one of the things I've been telling ObsBot, is that I need a wider field of view with 60 FPS. So N3CA, there's no point on me on using a real Apple CarPlay here. I use this one because it's a SimHub dashboard. It doesn't make any sense for any Android or Apple CarPlay because I don't get information from the game on a real Apple CarPlay or Android. So here I can't get like information. The information you see here is actually the information from the game. So I gotta change the cameras now. So this is the old camera again. I'm gonna put back on the other. Oh man, I forgot to do that. See if I can do that. Oh, you are communicating, man. Welcome to the live, dude. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, N3CA. As well, thank you, sir. I think the newer phones can do less FOV and keep FPS. I think so, man. What display am I using? I'm using a triple 65-inch TV setup here with 4K 120 Hz. But the game is running at 60 FPS right now because it's a lot for... This game is not very well optimized, even though... Oh, the CarPlay. Oh, man, that's just a cheap LCD screen, man, that I replaced the original Volvo one there for this LCD. That's HDMI connected to the computer. So this is why I can even move my mouse there if I want. In a game, I haven't noticed. Oh, nice. Finally, some people are watching. Maybe I need to put the warning there on the Red app as well. Ah, thank you, Sonia. Oh, look at that weather. Looks like we're gonna have some rain up ahead. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Do I see... Oh, yeah, I do. I see a reflex here. I need to close my... There is a black piece of cloth in the back here. DJ, this game is called American Truck Simulator. Yeah, ask him away, man. Have you tried ETS 2? Yes, I have, man. I do play Euro Truck Simulator as well. Yeah, it's just varying, right? Hey, welcome to Oregon. Have I tried? Yes. Hey, good morning, Lee. Hello, Isaac. Oh, it's pretty fast there. I'm gonna have to close that curtain in a few minutes because there is a reflex right in the middle. Hey. Is the steering wheel force feedback strong? So the steering wheel feedback is adjusted to the game. So if I'm driving a truck, it's pretty light. And if I'm driving a GT3 car, it gets heavier. So, oh, face reveal, man. You can see my face on all of my videos. Not all of my videos, but all of the time-lapse videos that I post on my channels. On the, I won't say the name of the platforms, but on my social media. On the time lapses, you can see my face. I'm not hiding it. I just don't think it's any relevant. There's any relevance. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys like the live stream, man. It's so hard to get views and likes. It is a car setup, Ricky. It's a Volvo. You want to know how much everything costs, man? It's about $700 in car parts and hardware. Wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. A lot of cars? Yeah. I got the mod for the traffic to be realistic. Hey, Zahir. Thank you, Solo. That's what I always say. Like, why would anybody want to see my good old face? So approximately about $700 in car parts and hardware. Hey, Slow Lane Productions. That's the GOAT, guys. Go follow that dude. Let me just move my camera here. What do you like? How do you like this camera, Slow Lane Productions? I changed the camera again. This game is called American Truck Simulator. You live in Switzerland. Oh, nice, man. Do you speak German or French? Oh, you're running out of fuel. Yeah, the curtain is a little open. I need to close it. There's a gap there. Let me do that right now, because it's bothering me as well. I don't know if it's bothering you guys, but it's... Roblox? No, man. The dice? Yeah, man, you gotta have the dice, dude. Let me just fix the camera here, guys. Not the camera, the curtain. You have the warning lights, yes. The warning lights are on now. I'm not hearing you guys, but just a second. Yeah, I was just closing the curtain. Curtain was open and you could see a little line there of the light. It was bothering me. Let me see here. Hey, Aquisty, of course I remember you, dude. Is the game free now, man? The screen's so clear. I changed the camera, dude. I'm back to an iPhone camera. Oh, nice. How do you like Switzerland? Thanks, man. Thanks. Really? Guys, everybody's just jumping in front of me. You could have gone. Ah, no worries, Aquisty. Lady. Ah, she goes on a red light. Dude. Hey, Richard, sorry. I didn't see some of the questions. So, you asked... How'd you do the setup? Are you using for the display? Richard, I do have a detailed tutorial on my channel, man. ATS, yes, Aquisty, today ATS. Oh man, I've missed some questions here. Driving an 18-wheeler, yes, Christopher, big rig. See you later, Lalaludistain. Bro, are you following traffic rules? Come on, Unknown, you have to follow them, dude. I don't want to lose my CDL here. What do you mean you can't answer about your sim rig? Dude, of course you can. Dude, you are one of the few that I promote you, man. You can promote yourself here. Don't worry, dude. Yeah, I should have moved her into the oncoming traffic. That's right, man. Thank you, assistant. Oh, green light. You saw Volvo truck dealership? I saw Volvo truck dealership in Ohio this week when I was there. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Luis Souza. No, it's American Truck Simulator. Are you Brazilian by any chance, Luis? Does the air conditioning work? So the buttons work, but not the air. It's not coming. Air is not coming out of here. Back to the dice. I was like, damn it. It's a pretty cool dice, dude. I like the dice. Look at this beautiful sunset. Man, that's pretty. Fala, Luis Souza. Daí, mano. Brazuca também, velho. Oh, look at this beautiful sunset. This game is beautiful. Dude, I love this game, man. So the air conditioning... Oh, I answered that already. Josh Weesey. No, it's not real. This is a simulator. Do you need to connect to a PC or a console? PC, Pars. Where can you buy the simulator, Bree? You have to go to a junkyard and pull the parts. There's an ambulance. Why is the wheel vibrating so much? Can't you turn up the damper? I could, but I like the vibration on a truck, Robbie. Slow Lane, you're so kind, dude. You're the kindest YouTuber I've ever seen. Guys, go give Slow Lane a follow, man. If I asked you to buy everything and send it to me, would you be able to do it? Ah, man, no, I'm sorry, man. Especially overseas. Minas Gerais, mano, massa. Mineirinho, Mineirinho. Curitiba, mano, sou de Curitiba. Tamo junto. Thank you, Tech. Oh, look at this beautiful sunset, guys. I just love sunset in this game. Look at the light. My TTS is super late to the party. Like, I'm listening to the questions that are like, were asked like 2 minutes ago. I think because it reads the usernames on the TTS. So it's funny because some usernames are longer than the questions. Thank you for the follow, Alonso. That is nice lighting, man. Look at that beautiful sunset. Ah, Quantas. Eventually, man, you will. Ah, man, I'm gonna stop here for a sec. Look at this. Look at this. This game is very beautiful. This is like a thumbnail right here. Driving an American Truck Simulator. Yeah, Robbie, I understand exactly what you're saying. If I was driving a car, it doesn't do this. It doesn't shake like this. How much is the whole setup, Nizo? It was about $700 for the rig, man. The rig, what you see here is like car, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm not talking about the computer, the triple TV setup that I have here. Yeah, that's now the sun is behind the mountains, but it's still pretty. It is beautiful. This game is very pretty. It's old, but it's pretty. I gotta give it to them. And I need fuel. And I just drove through a fuel station. And guys, you gotta keep me real, man. You gotta tell me when I have to stop for fuel. You guys see the light there as well, don't you? Oh, man. Do we have another fuel station nearby? I hope we do. So at 16 miles an hour, we can go a little faster here. Oh, that truck was fast. Yeah, man, I know. It used to be better, but I think my channel is being hidden because they think I'm live streaming while I'm driving, which is not true. Do I have a CDL Seminole? No, man, I don't. I only have a regular driver's license. I've had mine for 25 years now, and I don't have a CDL. The gauge? Yeah, I know, man, but I'm not looking at it all the time. I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to drive, and I'm trying to interact with you guys. You guys gotta keep me real. Where are we? We're crossing the Malheur River or something like that. Thanks, Sylvia. Yeah, it's pretty sunset here. Gotta love this game, man. This game's so pretty. Ventura, that's the city we're at. Thank you for the follow, Last Cup. Hello, Swizzle. That's a nice word. It kind of comes out of your mouth, Swizzle. Yes. Yes, sir. ChatGPT for the win, man. ChatGPT for all the codes here on the buttons. Everything here was ChatGPT. Then the gauge cluster, I used ChatGPT to help me add the information I gathered from my real car, because I do have the same car and I downloaded more information from it, so I could get like the turn signal working, this miles to an empty tank working, you know, all that good stuff. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys watching, but please double tap the live stream just to like. It's super hard to get likes, especially on my channel, and I really appreciate if you guys help out a small content creator here to grow a little bit more. And we got 73 people watching the stream right now, so we could have at least, what, maybe 70 likes? Come on, guys, help out. Hey, Just Mods, yo, buddy. Thank you for the follow, KD. Thank you for the follow, Boss Jr. That's how your user is. I'm not trying to flex as I'm flexing my super strong muscles. Hey, Braylon. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Rafat. We do have a place to sleep here, but I do need a fuel. I need a gas station quickly, because we only have 200 miles of range here. I'm not gonna stop here for a sleep. This is a hard stop. I hope we find another one really soon. Otherwise, we're gonna have to tow the truck, guys. Are you guys ready to push the truck? Gonna have to push it. So, oh, Just Mods, what do you think about the camera? I changed the camera again. Maybe I have to reduce the saturation just slightly. I'm like yellow. It looks yellow. Push, yeah, push the truck. It's gonna run out of fuel, Insomnia. Pull, not push. This is my Brazilian brain playing tricks on me. Like any Brazilian, they can live here in the US for 20 years, 40 years, a lifetime. Push in Portuguese is pull. The word push it is how we say push it is pull. I think in this case here, it's the saturation a little bit, because everything is more yellow than it should. And the colors are looking right. The color there, the color on my Apple CarPlay looks about right. But I can check the white balance. I think it's on auto right now. I need a fuel. It does? Oh, we have to stop at the way station here. I do have it. So I have Philips Hue on top of here. So Luis, the temperature is going up and down because it's showing my GPU temperature. So this is not my water temperature. This is the GPU. And because it's the GPU temperature, the software that sends the temperature is called Afterburner, MSI Afterburner. And I do have a glitch on my MSI Afterburner. It won't send for a split second the temperature, and then the gauge will say where's my info, and go to 0. and then it goes back up because the software is still sending it. You can kind of, if you pay attention here long enough, you'll see it blink for a second. It's like a split second. That's the GPU temperature. Ah, thanks 200 wheels. Thanks, man. Oh, dude, that's... Thank you, man. Oh, it's the main lights in my, on my office. Alexa, turn off studio. So this is how it looks, obviously, with all off. Very dark. Just like in real life it would be. Like, Alexa, turn studio on. Would it be possible to do a video of you explaining how you got your codes and converted them? I am making a video solo. It's just taking very long to do that. Oh, there's a gas station up ahead. Thank God. Yeah, and I will try to fix the color just slightly, because I like this camera now. I sent an email yesterday to OpsBot asking them if they can help me out, because when I put 60 FPS, the camera closes in. Thanks, man. Thanks, Solo. That is the original miles to the gauge cluster when it was pulled out of the car. Yeah, it gets pretty dark, doesn't it? No, technically it's just a cover on top of a regular manual in the car. Yes, and not a battery. They're connected. I'm gonna show you in a second. Here. Stop truck, parking brake, turn off the engine, and start fueling it up. So the ESP32 that I have down here is connected to, it's kind of getting the power from the Fanatec. So I can have it powered all the time, and it's sending the information wirelessly. Fly to the taco, yes sir, S60R. Can it do 120 FPS? It's not necessary, man. Doing 120 FPS, it's waste of FPS. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, Dalcra. So don't forget to double tap the live stream, man. It's super hard to get likes on my channel, and I really appreciate if you guys give it a like. Let's start the... Oh, let me fix the camera here. I was gonna reduce the... just slightly the saturation. Let me get this. Move my camera just slightly here. A little bigger. So the temperature is on auto. I saw you use a CSL P1 as a donor wheel in the past. It's just because the price of the BMW one was cheaper, man. Is there any lag from the wireless? No, man, it's super quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I'll click here and you'll see this change. Like, flick, flick. It's super quick. I'm driving the Volvo VNL 2014. Let me just work here on the saturation. Where's the saturation? Maybe vibrance is what I... Yeah, the vibrance is turned up. Yes, the wheel buttons do work. Yes, all of them. Like you can see here, I'm going to change the Apple CarPlay there. And I can change gears here. I can put the cruise control. Bunch of things. Chill, dude. Chill, Zia. I don't take orders like that. You can send money, then I'll do whatever you say. Not whatever, but I'll drive. Getting my... Yeah, it looks better, right? Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Nice. Where we're going? Where we're going, we don't need roads. I'm kidding. We're going to Oregon. We're almost there. Was this real on a Volvo? Yes. Is this game worth it or... Yes. American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator are the same, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, WT. Yes, it works any games, man. Any car simulator, even GTA 5. Oh, man, I'm glad you asked, man. I gotta take a picture. I 3D printed a little cover to put there on the corners, man. I can't wait them for ad. Yeah, man. They used to have an S60, right? In the Forza Horizon. Oh, you're watching F1? Tell me about who's doing better. Let's sleep here so we can get daylight. What car did the dash come from? It was a Volvo S60R. Do you have mods, Luis? Yes, I do have mods, Luis. The game is called American Truck Simulator, Erie. You were not begging to get money. No, I am saying if you want me to do whatever you say, just send me money. Send me a Galaxy, whatever you want to send. This is insane. Thank you, Random. Let's stop here for a quick nap. It's just a second, and we'll get going. Do you have monitors on the side? Yes. I have a triple TV set up here. Thanks, man. Have I played BeamNG? Yes, dude. I play BeamNG almost every day here. Let me just do one more thing so I can change the camera here real quick. They did actually. Yes, I have. Why doesn't it let me change? Oh, I gotta delete. There. This is the main. Awesome. Yes, so to see the whole setup is I can change now to this camera and I can move it. So you can see here the side and the other side here. And that's where you guys are. All right, now I can go back and forth between the iPhone and the other one. Awesome. Let's get started. Let's go. My mouse. I hate losing my mouse. There. Come on. Mouse back. Start the engine. Parking brake is off. Oh, we got a problem with the brake pressure. That's okay. We're gonna survive. I tell my husband I want to set up like this, and he thinks it's too silly. Oh man, lady, tell your husband to build one. Tell him to watch my tutorials. Can I go through here? I don't think this is a passageway, but we'll just go. Now, should we go left or right? I don't remember. I think I was going that way, right? Let me check on the map, because so I gotta turn right. I don't want to go the wrong way. What wheelbase? Oh, the TTS stopped. Wait. The wheelbase is a Fanatec Clubsport DD. You can also see that the gauge is set from 0 to 100% instead of the actual RPMs. Is that the way your stepper is set? Yes. It's not exactly 0 to 100, Louis. It's set to... So every game will tell how... Let me turn the head here, because you guys are in front of my camera. So the game will say to the cluster what is the max RPMs. It was about $700. Eventually he'll give in. You will, man. Girl, you gotta impose My wife likes sitting here. She doesn't like driving, but she likes. The game is called American Truck Simulator in Questi Gaming. We got the sunrise, got the wind. I can open the window by pressing this button. It opens the side window. You can hear the noise is louder. How's the shifter working? So there is a generic USB shifter here and my real Volvo Spaceball on top of it. That's just it. And there's a 6-speed transmission here, and I changed the truck to a 6-speed transmission as well. Exactly, Qantas. So the way I did, it's calibrated so 2,000 RPMs in the truck here is the red line, and that will make the red line here so I can, like, with my eyes kind of see where the gauge cluster is. How long did it take to build it? Ah, man, it took about 3 weekends for the first version, but I've been working on it for about 3 years now. If you follow my tutorial, you will be able to build it in 2 weeks, probably, you know, 1 or 2 weeks. It's not a complicated build, it's just a lot of work. Yeah, check out my video, man. It's a 45-minute long tutorial. And it will tell you everything you need to know. Are you in Brazil or are you in the States? I know you're from Minas Gerais, but are you abroad or are you here? Hey, Mr. Duck Citizen! How you doing, dude? Good morning, man. It's on my channel. It's on the second one you said, Luis. I can't say the name. How'd you get all the buttons on the dash working, Brian? With Arduinos, man. With Arduinos. Oops. Ah, man, then it would be a more complicated, Louis. I would probably have to get the real car chassis, you know, cut from the firewall to the A pillar, to the B pillar. Ah, nice, man. Portugal. Well, I wish you the best luck in the world, man. Yeah, because if I want to have motion here, I would have to have a rigid structure. Because currently I have wood and metal here on the center only. So it'd be more complicated. Yeah, I could get... There's a friend of mine that had a Volvo he was parting out, and he even offered me the chassis. But at the time, I was like, oh man, it's a lot of work to get the chassis in here. So I would have to cut it to put it inside my home office. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, exactly, Louis. It was wood. 2x4s and plywood. A sim in a car would go amazing, Qantas. Hi, David. Hello, Lucas. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Tim's Random Car Trivia. So we are just about 15 minutes from our destination here in Oregon. Dude, copy, man. There's a tutorial. I made a tutorial especially for people who want to build one. Thanks, Ajmal. Thank you, dude. Thank you guys for the follow. I hope you guys are enjoying. Double tap the live stream to give it a like. That helps a lot. And I know it's super simple for you guys. Just double tap the phone if you're watching on a phone. Or if you're watching on the computer, just go and hit like. It helps a lot. It's super hard to get likes. And I'm pretty sure sometimes the AI thinks I'm really driving. So, you know, your support helps a lot to keep me, you know, live streaming and keep me alive here on my hobby. Because this is my hobby, not my full-time job, obviously. Oh, that's amazing, man. Oh, now, don't do that, dude. Go to the Junkyard, Tim, go to the Junkyard and pull interiors. It's so simple, man. It's so simple. And it's cheap, also. If you go to a pick and pull, man, I'm telling you, I spent $300 on this. Yeah, that is true. You have to find parts from a good car interior. Howdy there, 2005 BMW E46. How you doing, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back, good sir. Hello, Mr. Eric. Solo, I feel you, man. Reno, this is called American Truck Simulator. Oh, really? Didn't load? Oh, thanks, man. I usually butcher names, Ajmal. But maybe because I'm Brazilian, my native language is Portuguese. Maybe that makes it easier for me. The issue with a sim inside an actual car would be the screen placement. How would you approach it? Louis, you touched on the most complicated issue I have here on the simulator. So, Louis, the way I do it, and every game is different. So, American Truck Simulator, there is an Excel, not an Excel, it's a Google sheet that calculates. So I put all the measurements, how high I am, how far I am, how offset I am, and it will calculate and put it in there. And then I get a perfect view. From my eyesight right now, it's perfect. It's really perfect. Second type of game, on Assetto Corsa. So what I do is, since I have a triple TV here, I move the whole window to the left. And I offset it just as much as I need to get here. And that works. Like for games like Forza Horizon, I just can't, because I can't move that. So unfortunately, it's depends on the game. It depends on, you know, what I'm playing. I'll have different solutions. Sorry, let me see other questions. All right, well, I gotta go back because you're going to Kentucky. Good trip, man. Have a good trip. Stay safe, dude. Thanks, dude. Liam, thank you for the follow. Carlos, thank you for the follow. Awash, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna go on the yellow light. White It Giggly. I don't quite understand what you're saying. How can you send me 10,000 in cash? Oh, Carlitos. I don't know, man. You can send a super chat. Thanks, man. Does the setup work with BeamNG? Yes, it does, Tim. And I usually play BeamNG with this. It's just that I've been playing BeamNG and viewership has been falling. So I just went back to my American Truck Simulator for a while and see if that helps. Yeah, Louis, exactly. That is my issue, Louis. Oh, Giggly, the wheel. The steering wheel is just doing that because the truck does that. I'm good, man. How have you been, GT? Ooh. Oh, man, just hop on it. Volvo. Thank you, Luco. I'm playing American Truck Simulator, J-Man. It's a fun game. Don't forget to double tap the like. Just go like, boom, boom, and give it a like, please. If you send as donation, as a gift, I take all the money, Carlitos. YouTube doesn't take a cut out of gifts. Gotta look left and right. Let's go. No, man. Let me rephrase that, Rio Gooding. You can't play on PlayStation as of now. The developer is releasing for PlayStation in, I think, in the future next year is our guess. This? I never thought about that. That's a good idea, but I never thought about that. You know, I can change, Louis, here on my gauge cluster. Now, pay attention here on this side of the gauge cluster. Let me turn here because I gotta turn. Sorry, car. I'm gonna have to kind of go in front of you. So if you look now, it says just a widget right here. So it says just a widget, but if I change songs, it'll go back to the song because that's the TTS. So any audio that's coming on the computer, it will display there. So let me go to the next song. It's for a second, it's gonna show there. Yeah, it's the TTS keeps talking. But that is showing the music information. All right, sir. The Rain Man. Hello, sir. Have you got that downloaded pack? I told you yesterday. Sorry, which one, man? What is the best truck game on PlayStation 5 right now, do you think? I don't know, man. I don't have a PlayStation. So you cut the interior of a car to make the simulator. Yes, I didn't cut, I just removed it. No need to cut. How do you get the gauge cluster working with the PC, not Steve? So not Steve, you need an Arduino Uno, a CAN bus shield, the code, and also SimHub. Good morning, Shade. Cutting is fun though. It's just not getting me the views, dude. And I have fun playing American Truck Simulator, and I was missing it a little bit. Dude, how am I gonna download it? Where? I don't have a link for it. How much does it all cost? It does cost $700-ish. $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood structure, you know. Let's go, slow lanes. Let's go. I think finally I got away from the jail. Yes, Shade, this is ETS. Yeah, I know the title's wrong, man. I'm sorry. Those screens usually have like 40, 60, 80 pins. Are they common cathode ones, just like the 7-segment one? This one? So this one is a small screen you can buy on AliExpress that can just plug into the HDMI. So I don't know how many pins. It just works. There's a little board that connects to the HDMI. Am I the only one having this setup out there, or there are other setups like this? There are others, man. I'm not the first, but I think I was the first to get everything working. Like every single button works here. Like the wipers, the turn signal, everything works. But there's people that have done this before, maybe better, maybe different. And I do teach people how to do this, so I have tutorial. Steady going, man, steady going. Mr. Dog, citizen, thank you, sir. Are you the only one? Don't apologize. Oh, man. Thank you. Why don't I drive a real truck? Oh, man. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me to drive a real truck, dude. Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about this one. I know you're talking. It just would be more complicated. And the radio fully functional right now. So if I change here, I maybe would break it. I don't know. Hey, baby girl. No, I haven't found them on BeamNG yet. The radio buttons work also. Yes, Brian, they do work. Every single thing here works. Do we have force feedback? Yes, Sam. Thank you, Neo. Exactly, that's why I drive on a simulator instead of a real life. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, sir. There's a baby deer. I didn't see him. Oh, man, you're just way too kind, Slow. Slow Lane, you have an amazing setup. Guys, check out Slow Lane. This guy has an amazing Civic. Thank you, Magnus. I'm not ignoring you, man. You just keep repeating the same thing. I told you, I didn't download it. I didn't find it. So I don't know what to answer you anymore, man. I'm not ignoring. And I have a lot of questions here, man. Build TikTok setup. I don't really know what that means. This game is called American Truck Simulator, Neo. Oh, you're not getting flamed, man. You're fine, Shade. But some people have this question, like it's legit. Why aren't you driving a truck? And they're not hating, you know. What PC do I have, Luco? I have a 9950X3D with a 4090 and 64 gigs of RAM. Which A pattern would you recommend, Captain? Dude, I love this. This is a generic USB shifter. You can pay like 30 bucks on it, and it's pretty good. I agree, man. I agree, Ajmal. Thank you, Magnus. It is like real, but it's not real. It's a simulator. Yeah, the chat delay is more on my channel, BV, unfortunately. Ah, there was an ad. Sorry, man. You have to read and drive and pay attention on the GPS. It's fun, man. I love it. Turns out it was not a trolley, not bus. It was a trolley, not a bus. Okay. Hey, Kat. How you doing? Don't forget to double tap the live stream, guys, please. You have a simulator terrain, man? What wheelbase you have? If you can answer, what do you do for a living? Luis, I work with market research. I'm an executive at a very large company that does that. Thanks, man. Thanks, Shade. I appreciate that. You guys are watching there on my purple. Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'm really glad you guys are here today, that it's working finally, and I'm not being shadow banned for some reason. Not Steve. The RPMs are super high. I suppose that's because the car RPM gauge can be calibrated. So because it's a car RPM and it is calibrated, that it is high. Because originally it would just show the actual number here. And with the actual number being from 600 idle to 2000 RPMs, this means that my needle would only move from 600 to 2000. And I wanted to go to the red line. See the red line, and then I'm on the red line. So it's calibrated to that. So I can have the full motion of the rig. Pô, valeu, Luiz. Valeu, cara. Você também, mano. Boa sorte aí, cara. I still use my mouse and keyboard for this. Anita, don't worry, man. A lot of people use mouse and keyboard. Okay, the Rain Man. Market research, yes. Yes, like market research, qualitative, quantitative, raw data as well, but mostly we collect the data. Just, you know, data collection and all of that. Hey, RV Gameplay, bom dia, mano. Yeah, finally. I'm not being shadow banned today. I'm pretty sure I'm not. What's up, TR? Oh, red light. Thank you, Anita Dawn. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 times popular. Thank you. Yo, boya. And how you like better? What do you like better, Yo Boyage? Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys, please. Portrait and not landscape. Yeah. Yeah, the purple is wide. You can see my rear view mirror right about here. When you see the wide screen, you can see the chat and the other rear view mirror. Build BMW M3 G80 setup. Absolutely 100% not. I built a BMW E60 before. I don't like BMWs. I prefer Volvos. The Rayman, you're getting a little bit of annoying. I would ask you to stop. Kindly. I appreciate you here, but your comments are just repetitive and annoying. I know what you're saying, but I'm not gonna say, because let's keep it PG. And that's the last warning and the only warning I'm gonna give you. That is true, Yobo. Thank you, man. I don't care, the Rain Man. You had your warning. So I hope you play nice now. Okay. So let me... So you're gonna get a little bit of timeout. Yeah. Now I'm gonna give him the timeout. Got the timeout now. Naughty corner. He can still watch it, but now is on timeout. Go think about what you did. All right, boys. I'm sorry about that. There's always one. Naughty corner. That's a nice way to say it. I love it. Oh man, he's got a Hadouken. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to double tap the like, subscribe, follow. I'm so close to 200,000 followers on TikTok. It'd be an honor to have 200,000 coming from you guys. So don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, especially on my channel. It's super hard to grow here, guys. Come on, help a fellow content creator. I'm not asking for much. I promise I'm not annoying. I promise I just post relevant content. Yeah, that is a first this week, I think. Thank you, guys. Oh man, yeah, I remember that, TR. Thank you, Just Mods. Thank you, sir. We are pretty close to our destination here at Oregon. Oh man, the new S90, right? That's beautiful. I liked it. I did own an S90 2018. Pretty cool car. I do have two modern Volvo S60s, the 2020 and the 2022. But man, the S90, the new one, looks amazing. I'm really sad they stopped making the sedan, the S60 sedan. George Russell got the pole. Who's second and third? How did Verstappen go? How can you do some drifts? I want to start drifting, dude. That's make two of us, Hardik. I'm trying to learn how to drift. I'm working on it. So if you watch my videos from a few days ago, you'll see me like having a stroke, a fly having a stroke. That was me trying to drift, but I'll get there. I promise you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate all of you guys watching. This is a simulator. I'm not really driving, and I've been getting shadow banned consistently. So your support helps a lot to avoid this happening to me. Like right now, it's been reducing again on my channel. So it would really help if all of you guys just double tap to like. But look at the sky, it's purple. Why is it purple? Is that a glitch? We're so close to our destination. What am I driving? We're driving a Volvo VNL 2014. And the sky is purple. Don't adjust your TV. It's really purple. I don't know why. Kind of pinkish. So don't forget, double tap to like the live stream. It really helps. Yeah, man, I know all the theory for drifting, Louis. What wheel do I have? I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD. Where is that delivery? Here, to the left. And you need to dial your wheelbase settings. Yeah, I tried that. I tried to follow all the tutorials, man. I'm just not good at it. I need to practice. So let's do the hard parking, right? That's going to be at the back. So we're going to have to... How do we get there? Okay, this is a very tight parking lot. I think we'll go straight, then... Yeah, let's do that. So let's see if I can park this big rig here. Thank you, dude. Thank you, 99M. All right, notifications. You're been warned. EV, of course I do remember you. So let's turn here. That's the parking spot. Thank you, Hardick. Thank you, dude. Have you ever played the G29? Yes, I've used the G29 in the past. Although I've owned a Thrustmaster T300. All right, let's see if we can make it work. I think I can. Yeah, let me show you guys the parking lot first. So, not weird question. So that's where I need to park, and the sky is really purple for some reason. But right there, you can kind of see here, I need to go there and park right here. Caleb, welcome back. Have I ever played BeamNG? Yes. If you watch my live streams from the other days, you'll see I played a lot of BeamNG lately. Actually, almost every day. How did you get the gauge cluster to work, Jack? With Arduinos, man. Arduino Uno and CAN bus shield and SimHub. Where'd you get the Volvo wheel from? At the Junkyard, man. Same place where I got the whole interior. All right, that's pretty good. We just need to kind of straighten it up. There you go. Straighten it up, and now just go back straight. Pretty good. I'm getting better at parking this thing here. I could almost do it in real life. Hello, Miqual. Straighten it, straighten it. Ah, thanks, man. That's a real Volvo Spaceball. Exactly the same as I have in my car. Opa, vamos fazer várias viagens. Hoje eu tenho mais tempo. Minha filha tem aula de arte, então minha esposa foi levar ela agora. E eu tenho até lá pelo meio-dia para poder brincar. E aí eu tenho que fazer almoço, que ela volta com fome. You could program a bot to reply to these repetitive comments. It's really interesting to listen talking. Yeah, man. I know, dude. It could, Louie. I know. See, it's just the questions keep coming, Kelvin. Not Kelvin. Louis. But yeah, I probably could try a bot. But I don't think that's what's happening to the viewership, Louis. You see that I'm down to 27 now. It was 90. This has been happening every single day. I think the algorithm says, oh, look, this guy is driving. And it starts to cut me off. And it's probably glitchy. You can see the sky is purple. Weird. Thank you, Kelvin, for the follow. So how did you get this car set up to work? It's just Arduinos, man. A bunch of Arduinos. Go outside the truck here. Oh, that guy is kind of... What is he doing? What are you doing, fella? In any case, we parked the truck right here. Let's put the parking brake on. And straighten up the wheel here. So now if I press this button here, there's a button called Comfort, and I set it up so it detaches or detaches the trailer. So there you go. Detaching, and there you go. We got a job completed. Excellent. Can't see the excellent there, but it was excellent. $100,000. We reached, boys. And 1195. We're almost at the level 100. You barely speak Spanish and you understood the Portuguese. Yeah, man, it's pretty similar. All right, so let's pick another job. There's jobs, freight market. And let's do another one. Let's go. We're here in Oregon. And we're gonna go, let's choose the city here first. Newport. So we can go to LA. No, we won't, because speed limit in California is like 50. I was born in Brazil, man, so I speak Portuguese as native language. Oh, Wyoming. We could do that. Let's do that. Yes, please. Let's go get that cargo. Oh, it's pretty close. It's across the street. Parking brake engaged. Bye, fellas. I think that's the wrong way, so we gotta go here. I'd like to understand, why is everything so purple? Like 1 p.m. in the game. Thanks, Michael. I think there's an accident when there's a traffic jam like this. Oh no, it's just a traffic jam. All right, you gotta go that way, so that will make it hard. So we might just need to squeeze in, if you guys know what I mean. Oh man. Come on, guys. Let me go. Please let me go. Put the turn signal on so people understand what I'm trying to do. There is Toyota. We're gonna take some... Really? Thank you for not letting me in. Yeah, the G29 is a good one, but I would recommend people buying new ones to go with a direct drive, a PXN or a Moza. There we are. I think that's what we're gonna take to Wyoming. All right, freight market. And there it is. Take the job. Moza's good, man. I think Moza is very good for the price. There it is. I didn't mute you. I think they muted you because you were repeating that fake notification thing, Moon. That was probably why. Oh, nice. You got the flower. How didn't I see that? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everyone, for watching the live stream. And it's getting more pink and pink. Getting scared. Is that a tornado coming? The Moza R5 is I think it's a good balance between price and functionality. The R5 is a good weight. I'd say the R12 would be perfect if you're trying to get like a real steering wheel. You need at least 12 Newton meters. That's what I would recommend. But if you're just gonna use the regular steering wheel that comes with it, the R5 is just great. And there we are. Let's get that trailer. And let's get going. It's gonna be hard to leave here, but I think we got a car here on our left, so you can't just really go wide. But that's gonna be a tough... I think I'm gonna have to go straight and back it up so I don't crash into the cars at the dealership. I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back up there. So let's do that. All right, everyone. So don't forget to double tap the live stream, because YouTube is doing what YouTube does. And it's starting to restrict it, because I'm pretty sure it is doing that. Here, let's do this. What DLCs do I have, Luco? I have, in the American Truck Simulator, I have all the DLCs. Everything there is available, I have. Am I going well here? I don't know if I went enough. I'm pretty close to this Tesla here. I think I hit the Tesla. Nobody cares about the Teslas. Let's go again. Yeah, I think it's gonna work if I do like a hard over. Yeah, we hit the Tesla for sure. The alarm was on. I'm like 5 inches from it right now, so don't complain. Oops. Yeah, there's an invisible force because there is a gap. We're knifing the truck, I think, if I continue doing like this. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But see, there is a gap. I didn't push it. That gap was there, and it was like an invisible force hitting it. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go back forward and turn before, so it will actually work. Can we just go around? No, we can't. On a CSL DD 8 Newton meters, and you can't feel the difference. Yes, that is true. When you have a higher, larger, a bigger diameter, you will notice a difference. For instance, I have a BMW steering wheel. The weight is about the same, but I do feel a difference on the force feedback of the BMW because it's slightly smaller. Hello, where is Squeeze? Thank you, guys. It's a tight spot, Christopher. I agree. But I think now we got it. I think now we're turning on the right place, and I don't think I'm going to hit that Tesla again. Well, if I do, I crashed into it already, so... No, that's the curb, so don't worry about it. There's the Tesla. And I think I cleared it. It is clear. And now I'm in the right place. There you go. You just straighten it up. And we're good. We're golden. We're through. Woohoo! That was the toughest cargo that I picked up, not deliver. So we're gonna go left. I can't see my window here because you guys are in front of it. So can you scoot over? Because my chat window is right here on my left, and it's blocking my left driver's side window. Hello, Christopher Kane. Welcome back, man. I've seen you here before. I remember you. You gotta do the wiggle. And I don't know why it's so pink. Is it a glitch? Does anybody know? Has anybody seen a glitch? Let me see. Purple, pink sky, American truck simulator. Oh, green light. It looks like it, right? Let me see. Why is the sky pink? User asked about the game sky turning pink. Comments included suggestions like verifying game files, restarting, a pink texture mod, a graphics issue, and it being a rare in-game event. So, boys, we're lucky. We got a rare in-game event. That's why the sky's pink. They also included comments about pink skies being an omen. We're showing support for cancer awareness. But there's a video here. How to fix the purple and pink textures issues. So I guess it is a problem. Yeah. So there is even a fix. Let's see if the night cycle will fix it. If not, then we'll just restart the game and see if that fixes it. Is this a real car interior? Yes, sir, it is. I don't have the weather mod. I had to turn it off, Michael, because since they updated the game to the 1.56, it broke the mod for the weather, unfortunately. And I really like that mod because the rain gets so much more realistic. In your opinion, what's best, ETS2 or ATS? And I think my TTS stopped working, so let me quickly, can I found? Sorry, I'm just putting my gas here. There we go. And when I leave the screen, it stops. So ETS and ATS are the same game, Luis. Exactly the same game, man. And the difference is just preference. So if you prefer America, it's faster speeds, it's straighter roads. In Europe, you have more winding roads, you have different trucks. It's more of a preference thing than a better thing. The interior must be from a Volvo, hence the steering wheel. Yes, Expo, well noted. It's a Volvo S60R. Isn't a truck interior better? No, 2000, it's not better because I do also drive cars and I prefer to drive a truck with a car interior than drive a car with a truck interior, if that makes sense to you. Jal, thank you, man. Thank you for the popular dude. Thank you, sir. build a real truck setup. Man, I don't have that much space, and my wife is gracious enough to let me have a car in my office. So that is pretty much what I have. How's your day going? Thanks, man. It's going well, Ahono. I hope for you as well, dude. The game is called... Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you guys for helping out. And green light. And I think it's not gonna get better. Yeah, man. My wife is amazing. She puts up with a lot of things here in my office. But she likes it. She encourages me, so. Whereabouts where I'm driving? I am in Oregon and I'm going to Nebraska, I think. So Leon, what I did was I changed the truck in the game to a 6-speed transmission as well. So it matches my 6-speed transmission. That's just easier. How many hours do I have? 2,000. Dude, that's a good question. I think on American Truck Simulator I have over 1,200 hours. But I do play other games a lot. So I have about 1,000 hours on BeamNG, another 1,000 on Assetto Corsa. I vary a lot. How much to do hard, right? No, it's not hard. It's just a lot of work, man. I agree, Connor. I hope it comes soon. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Just Mods is helping out here almost every day and puts up with me. I do sometimes, not a lot, Forza Horizon lately. I can't fix the camera the way I want in the game. How do you not get bored? Dude, if you were here, you wouldn't get bored either. I used to think, like, playing a truck is probably very boring until I started playing a truck. And then now I think it's amazing. I just think I'm gonna restart the game because it looks very pink. I don't know if it looks as pink to you guys because I did reduce a little bit the saturation, but it does look very pink to me. It does fly when you're playing, man. It's amazing how fast it flies. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate your support here today. So the buttons work. All the buttons do work and they do something. I can do whatever I want here. I can go back and turn the hazard. I can use the wipers. I can use the turn stock, which is also working. Every single button here works. Here as well. Everything works. I don't have air coming out of here, but they do work. Can you play Euro Truck Simulator sometimes? Yes, I do play Euro Truck sometimes. But on Euro Truck, I have only about like 200 hours or something. I just bought the game a couple months ago. Yeah, it's very pink to me. Let's try to restart the game, shall we, guys? Let's quickly just restart the game. I hope you guys don't mind, but it's very pink, and it's kind of breaking my immersion here a little bit. Yes, Mirak, it's a Volvo V70 or S60. It's not... It's the same for both. 2,000. How much was my setup? It was about $700 to build the sim rig. So $300 in car parts, another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. It's not expensive. Thanks, man. I think so. Yeah, it's not as expensive. Ah, there we go. Yes, a scrapyard. Oh man, there are thousands of ATS mods, man. I think literally thousands. Slight death wobble. I don't know what that is, man. On a bicycle, I know. We got an accident here. Thank you, Liam. I agree, man. I think the Volvo S60 has a beautiful interior. These guys are gonna crash. Nope, they didn't. Come on, guys, move along. Thank you, Zmirik. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Finally, we're not pink anymore. That looks way better. That looks way better. So follow my tutorial, Dragon. I do have a tutorial, very detailed. What kind of monitor am I using? I'm using a triple TV here. So I have 3 TVs, and I can show you in a second. Nope, not this, this. And then I have to move here. So I have one there, one TV 65-inch, another one right here. And that is my triple 4K TV setup with 120 hertz. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, man. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream, guys. It's super hard to get views here on my channel, especially because people just don't like my live stream. I don't know why. Don't know why. Please, if you're watching, if you're enjoying, like. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Digital Dreamers. Thank you, sir. Hey, Aaron Johnson. Hello, man. I appreciate all of you guys' support. I really do, guys. And I especially get, like, really excited when I see anybody saying, oh, man, you inspired me to build my own setup, and your tutorial helped me, and you send pictures. I love that support, guys. It's just amazing. You drive a Volvo on, what is Eruption Truckers? I don't know that game. Yeah, man, it is. But I don't know what's different. Maybe I have to put the warning. This is a simulator. Oops. As I'm going off the road here. But this is a simulator. I can crash and everything is fine. Speed limit is low. Are we in California? 55 miles an hour. I feel like I'm driving in Europe. Yeah, I think so too. That's the problem, Nick. AI thinks that I'm driving, and it will shadow ban my live streams. It's amazing. Like, people wouldn't believe it. They think I'm joking, and I'm not. Not just shadow ban. I was literally blocked one day from live streaming while live streaming because I got a strike saying you're performing dangerous activities while live streaming. And I had to appeal, and it took about 10 minutes for a human being to take a look at my appeal and then reestablish my live privilege. So it's really annoying. And I'm pretty sure that my channel, same thing is happening to my channel. So I don't know how I can overcome that, but I shall try. And I understand, Liam, it is fair, but like after somebody sends, and I must have sent 50 to 100 appeals, and when every single one of the appeals, I gotta shift lanes here, but I win every single appeal. I never had an appeal denied, because obviously I'm not driving. I am playing a game. And so it's really annoying to me. I gotta go to this lane. It's really annoying to me that they didn't put like on a safe thing, like let's stop bothering this guy because he's not driving. He has a gaming channel. And in order to improve this to the same point, like I stopped sharing my videos of me driving because I used to record videos of me driving my real car or even flying an airplane that I fly in real life. I just said, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna fly. I'm not gonna drive. I'm just gonna post gaming content. And that didn't help because I can tell that my whole channel has been shadow banned forever. And like right now I have 260 people watching on TikTok, and that proves the point that it's not me, it's not the content, because I'm doing the same thing that I always do. So it's annoying. Thank you, Tyler. Although sometimes you hear the lane keep assist just kind of going like, what are you doing? Yeah, man, I don't know. Do you have Volvos in ATS? I do have the newer Volvo as well, but I like the old one. I don't know why, I just like the VNL, the old one VNL. It is, Nick. I agree. It's super cool that games are getting more and more realistic. The graphic settings are getting better here in American Truck Simulator. I hear they're going to release the car mod, DLC, not a mod, it's a DLC. And I hope that that will drive like a real car. Because currently you can add mods to drive cars in this game, but they all feel like you're driving a truck, even though you're driving a car. Why is there a warning, Yodpause? I was just explaining about that. Oh, it's not here. The AI thinks it is really driving, so I'm just putting that there. Yodpause, it is not that obvious, man. Less obvious than you think. Go speed, money boy. No, man, I'm already going over the speed limit here. I'm just trying to deliver this cargo safely, man. Yeah, I just, you know, thought to myself, Liam, like, the views I would get with my real car videos weren't that high, because my audience is more game content. So I decided, you know what, no more flying, no more driving, just pure gaming. So there is not even like an iota of doubt, like, is he driving in real life? Because you guys probably seen, like, irresponsible kids driving and swimming in real traffic, saying that it's a game. And I'm gonna have to block this Volvo here for a second. Alright, sorry Volvo. There's an XC90 back there. But in any case, you've probably seen those irresponsible kids driving and cutting traffic, and they say, oh, this is a game, this is a simulator, but they're obviously driving in real life. That thing is what probably kills me, because AI thinks that I'm really driving. They see a real car interior. They see what corresponds with the car driving. And they think, well, he's driving, and I'm not. So enough ranting about that. Let's just continue. IDK Sterling Milk. Game is called American Truck Simulator. Oh, Liam, thank you for answering that. I didn't see your answer. Right below. You have a Peterbilt in ATS. Yeah, Peterbilts are cool too. I like those Peterbilts, but I just feel like it's wrong for me to drive any other truck than a Volvo. I don't know. It's just wrong, at least here in the simulator. All right, we can bypass the weigh station. There we go. By weigh station, I don't have to stop. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if they actually read the speedometer just mods, but you're right. Maybe that is the case. Maybe I'll start blurring it, you know? Dallas, where do I read the chat? On my side monitor here, my side TV. I have triple TV set up here. So I can see, let me show you. I can see on this, on the left, you can see yourselves right here. On the screen right here. That's you. So that is the place where, and also I hear you guys, which I just realized that I stopped hearing, and I'm reading again. Because the TTS kind of goes back and forth. I don't know why it stops sometimes. Yeah, I prefer the older ones, Liam. I don't know why. Thank you, Chris. Let me get my TTS back again, because it's really helpful, and I kind of forget quickly. Put the hazard lights, right? Alright, I gotta click here. And there, we're back. Thank you, Yudashi. Thank you, Lalalino. Thank you, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. If you are, double click, like the live, subscribe, follow if you want to follow. I am very close. I'm 99% close to my 200,000 follower mark. Yes, I do, Luis. It's right here. However, it doesn't do anything if I pull it right now, because I am on a truck. So the truck Handbrake is like a button that I push here. Some chicken and potatoes? Are you hungry, man? I'm getting hungry. Yay! That's a nice number of likes. Gas money, yes. So gas money is if you want to support my channel, my account here, and help me pay for the hobby and keep my wife happy. So I'm not using my, you know, real adult money to buy things for my simulator. You're welcome to do so. Sometimes when I'm playing like BeamNG, you can actually blow the car, you can do other things. But on American Truck Simulator, unfortunately, there's no like cool things to do, like pop a tire or things like that. So happy birthday tomorrow. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. I understand that when I'm driving a simulator, on a truck simulator, it gets less gifts. If I'm driving on BeamNG, that gets more. What about my RPM, Steve-O? They're calibrated, dude, so don't worry about it. It's about 1200. Yes, I can play Beam. I usually play Beam. I might play Beam after a quick break. I'm gonna have to go to the restroom real soon. Let's deliver this cargo here. Now, if I deliver this cargo, it's gonna be very late. Yeah, the views are beautiful in this game, especially now that we're not pink anymore. Nothing against the pink color, but guys were very pink. Yeah, Steve-O, I did calibrate because I want to see the whole motion of the needle, right? Because if it was just showing the correct number, which it can, it'll be going from 600 RPMs on idle to 2000 on the red line. So that will make it harder for me with my peripheral vision to realize when I have to shift. So this way it's just easier for me. Thank you, IDK Sterling Milk. Thank you, man. Thank you, Steve-O. I know it breaks the immersion for some people, but I can't just change my cluster every time I'm driving a, you know, diesel. Thank you for the follow, Oscar. We're very close to that 200,000 subscriber or follower mark on my TT, so I really appreciate your support, guys. In any way, shape, or form, watching my live stream is a lot of support already. Double tap, like the live, it's also support. Following and all of that good stuff. I think I am close to 199,000, right? It's up 198,900, I think. Hey, CoPro, how you doing? Oops. Oh, thanks, Luis. Thank you, man. You're practicing the finger. 198,924. That's cool, man. I don't know if we're gonna hit 199,000 during the live stream today, but we're pretty close to 200,000. And it's funny because I started TikTok later. I used to have only IG, and I was at 100,000, 115,000 followers there. And then a friend of mine that also creates content said, "Hey, dude, why aren't you on TikTok?" I'm like, I'm too old for that shit. And he was like, "Nah, man, just create your channel there and start posting. I'm sure it's gonna go fine." And then I created and I posted a couple of videos. Overnight, I had over 20,000 followers when it started. And then I had a couple of videos. We're gonna stop here for a quick nap. And then one of my videos hit like 20 million views or something like that. And then it just kept on going. Every time I refreshed, it was like plus 99 on the notifications. It was crazy. And I could refresh like repeatedly. Oh, really? You gonna take that parking spot? Oh no, you're just cutting through? Oh, that's not cutting through. Okay, I'm gonna take the parking spot. Pretty tight here. There we go. Park between the Honeywell and Audi. Right. Ding. Go a little forward. Walmart. Parking brake. Engine off. Sleep. 99% Let's go. And it's still dark because it's 5 a.m., but it's gonna get lighter in a minute. Awesome, guys. Thank you for joining my live stream. Hope you guys enjoy. Follow if you're not following. We're pretty close to 200,000 followers. Help out on my channel as well if you want. Double tap to like. I am also on all the other platforms that one can be. I'm not going to say the names because I can't. TikTok gets kind of jealous. Can you give full gas in neutral? Yeah, you could. I could just press the clutch also. But we're doing pretty much full gas right now. Truck is heavy. And fifth gear. Oh yeah, there's a delay, so I beg your pardon. Chris, please do not spam. Do not spam. If you want more control over the live, become a member on my channel. I do listen more to members. Like Just Mods, I have other 8 folks, 9 with Just Mods, that are currently supporting me as members, or send super chats. Or gifts, or whatever you want to send my way. That will give you a little bit more control over what I do. But just repeating on the chat whatever you want me to do will just get you one thing: a timeout. Yes, Nick, it is a American Truck Simulator. All right, we're leaving Oregon. Way station again. All right, let's see if we have to stop. Thank you, Ricky Smith. Thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. Tony, thank you as well. All right, welcome to the state of, I don't even know. Let's stop here because we can't bypass the wait station. Using our engine brake. Hey Mike, how you doing, Mike Music? So cool. I love the sound of the air brakes. I'm like a kid. I like sirens and brake sounds. That makes me like a little kid. I hope I never grow old, man. I can get old, but not grow old. Never. You don't need, you need to give me $500, dude. Should I buy ATS? I think so, man. I think it's a pretty cool game. The only thing I would recommend if you buy ATS, make sure you grab it when there's a discount. Especially for the DLCs. Because, man, they can add up real quick with the price. They can add up real fast. Is that a diesel? Yes, sir. So we're driving a truck, and we're hauling cars right now. We're gonna take this exit here. Thank you for the follow, fellas. Thank you, Stick. Thank you, Afro King and J.A. Queen. Thank you. We're taking this exit 102 towards I don't know where. We're just following the GPS as one will. Thank you, NR. Thank you for the follow. Oh look, the sky is turning red because the day is dawning. Let's go outside the truck here so you guys can see this beautiful sunrise here as we drive through American Truck Simulator. Let's put this camera here. That doesn't look that good. What's the cost of this simulator? Guru Skirtle 001. I spent about $300 in car parts and another $400 in wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Nice, look at this. I love the sky. The weather pattern in this game is beautiful. I just wish they improved the rain. Can it go to 8,000 RPMs? It can't, because the calibration I put there was 7,500. So it goes to 75. Just had over 75, but that's as far as they go. I was a little bit too fast there for this very tight right turn. Thank you, Bryce Storm. Thank you for the follow. $5 you should buy, so they're on the discount. So make sure you take advantage of the packs. But they usually have bundles. Take the bundles. So go for it. It's really worth it. At $5, yes. James Fiance Kara. Thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, and my channel had enough of it. I went up to about 80 people watching for a period of time, and now it's just 19, and they said, nope, stop driving. We're gonna put the warning there. This is a simulator, just like we have here on TT. Look at this, AI. Look at this. Read this. A simulator. Nothing more than a simulator. You can bypass. Thank you. I just stopped at one, so I'd be really upset if I had to stop again. Give him the, you know, good morning honk. I love that. You know, you push the horn. You have this beautiful sunrise. Look at the pattern of the light coming through the bushes. So pretty. Awesome. Tell me how do you like it later, man. It's a lot of fun. Like, a lot of people think that playing truck is boring. It's far from it, man. Especially if you try to drive safely, you know? Like, I think it will get boring if you just start going crazy and swimming through traffic. Because then you start crashing and you start just... If you want to swim, go to Assetto Corsa. Go to Shutoku Revival Project and swim on a server. Done. That will kill your... You know, that will drown your wish for swimming. But if you want to drive and enjoy the road, you know, if you're not live streaming like me, put a song. Put a country song. Enjoy the song. Enjoy the life, you know. Enjoy the life. Enjoy the drive. Hey, I'm new here. Welcome, man. You're new here? Oh, man, you can build a setup like this. Just follow my tutorial, man. It works the same as ETS. If you have ATS, you'll have two games. They're both the same, but you'll have to reconfigure everything. So the buttons and everything. There's a way to copy, but I won't be able to explain to you like over the, you know, the live stream right now. Do I have to? No. For a second, I thought I had to exit. Driving a truck with a beer by your side. That's the magic of sim racing or simulators, right? Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father Everbless JMLR. What am I driving? I'm driving the Volvo BNL 2014. The Globetrotter. Thank you, Sideways Kitso. Hey, Gannon, you're new. Welcome, man. Welcome. Put your seatbelt on and enjoy the view. We have a beautiful sunrise here in America today, an American Truck Simulator. So, USA, I guess, right? All right, we need to go straight, so... What kind of game is that, and how are you playing, and what you have to play with it? So, Johnny, so the game is called American Truck Simulator. There's two versions, American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. Both use the same engine, so they're the same game, essentially. The main difference is the scenery, you know, the roads, the cars, that kind of stuff, so it's a preference thing. And you do need, at least I would recommend you get a controller. Like, any controller like this would help you play. If you don't have a controller, you can use the keyboard. Not the same, but you can. And then you can also buy a steering wheel. And thank you guys for following. I see you guys following. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And double tap to like the live stream. That helps a lot. It's so hard to get likes on my channel, man. It's so hard. I know we got 32,000 likes on TikTok, but you know, my channel on the red is the one that is hard. I'm trying to grow there, but it's super hard. Thank you, Just Mods. Thank you, dude. I think there's nobody watching on the widescreen. That's insane. If that isn't a shadow ban, I don't know what that is. How much did I spend on this setup, Kyle? I spent about $700 on the rig itself, not considering the TV or PCs. Actually, it's the opposite. PC or TVs, because I do have plural, 3 TVs. And yeah, it's not expensive as people think. 67 likes. Ah, man. It's so hard to break the 100. 67 is not bad at all for a channel, but nice. Sterling milk. That's cool, dude. I'm glad you got it on sale, because dude, that's pretty cheap. Yes sir, Cooley, I am. So $700 for that. Yes, Johnny. $300 in car parts, $400 with wood, carpet, the metal to weld here, arduinos to make the buttons work, and you know, like all that good stuff. And then the LCD screen right there is also included in the $700. And if I consider everything, I'm a content creator, so I do have an over-the-top rig here. I do have a about say $4,000 PC, because I have a 4090 with a 9950X3D, a very beefy motherboard with USB, you know, PCI expansion slot, and all the stuff that you can imagine. Like Philips Hue, a Buttkicker, and the list goes on and on and on. So I spent about $9,000 in total. Thank you, Curiano Dupree. Did you make your own arcade? No, the game you mean? I did make it, no. Chris, why are you just trying to stir problems, man? Just be nice. Is it that hard? Just be kind, man. How many Arduinos do I use, Slow Lane? Oh, man, let me tell you. So there's 1 here for the climate control. There's 2 with the phone. 3 here, 4 for the stock, 5 for the light. Then I have, so that's 5 Arduinos for the joystick, 6 if you count the ESP32 because it's wireless that I use here on the steering wheel, 6. Then I have the Arduino Uno for the gauge cluster. So that's about 7 Arduinos in total, pretty much. Thank you, Cooley. Thank you. No, Dark Coffee, don't do that. Don't self-promote like that. Not nice. Go check some, like, streamer etiquette. Thank you, Just Mods. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Yeah, it's Slow Lane. There is one thing I'm gonna tell you later. We can talk on Discord later. Like here, in theory, I would need more Arduinos. I used to have 3 Arduinos just to make the climate control work. But then I found, and I forgot the name, there's a little board, a very tiny board that expands one Arduino to accommodate more buttons. Because here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. I have more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 buttons. Plus, this is just an axis. This is another 2 buttons, so 20 buttons. And this has individual buttons connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 buttons here. So I do have about 40 some buttons on this here. and one Arduino wouldn't accommodate all of that. So I had to expand. So there's a little board, and there is a ton of wires here. This was very hard to solder, but it was doable. Yeah, the Uno for the gauges, that is a must. And then you gotta use the other, just for the Arduino Uno. You can have several, don't worry about that. But it's better if you have less. Oh, I love go-karting, man. It's fun. Go-karting is a lot of fun. Oh, we're going very fast, but that's all right. You don't see any police officers. And the Honda Civic, man, you have a bunch of buttons you can install there, and I think your buttons are going to be easier to solder because the PCB behind here is very tiny and it's very hard to solder. Now, with your buttons, they're like 90s buttons. They're like beefy. So it's easier to get like the short detection because a button is basically that, a short circuit. Ronan, yes, the radio does work. The FM, AM, CD, and the audio coming from the computer also works. Thank you, Stian. Thank you, man. Thank you. What do you mean? You don't have any buttons there? It must have a button. Dude, you must have buttons, man. If you don't, dude, you gotta come here to Florida. We gotta hit the yard together. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something there, and they give me parts for free because I promote them when I go there. Thank you, GG. Thank you. Thank you, sir. He knows maps. Oh, I remember you from yesterday, right? Bass, pretty much. Yeah, that's a Volvo interior, and there's a computer to the side of it. A little more steps to the process, but yeah, essentially that's in a gist. That's what I have here. Thank you, Godi Bunganai. Thank you for the follow. And Bronislav. It did not cost a fortune, Ronan, about $700. Thank you, Just Moz. I forget you guys got me covered. So I can't stop repeating myself. Because I think Louis is right. Louis was saying that I must, probably I scare people away after repeating myself so many times, but I try to answer all the questions. I love answering, so I don't want to drive you guys away. So please stay. Slow lane, man, you got all the intel in the world that you want, dude. I don't hide anything, I don't gatekeep anything, and I'm really glad that you are building your simulator, dude. And by the way, fellas on the Red app, go check this guy's channel, Slow Lane Productions. He is on the widescreen right now. He has a beautiful Honda Civic interior. We gotta stop at the weigh station. Oh, I hate these weigh stations here that are on the left side of the road. Just Mods, you help a lot more than you would ever imagine, man. Hey, onlinepianolessons.com. I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself? A lot of piano lessons today. I gotta fix, there's a little rubber seal here that's moving off and it hits on the gear sometimes. Thank you, Choji. GJ420. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. Slow Lane Productions on that place that Just Mods just said. That I can't say. Oh, we gotta turn right, not left. Yeah, man. The only difference is this one won't take me to place, point A to point B. But it feels very realistic, especially because I do have the triple TV set up and I'm looking at my rear view mirror right now to merge. I don't know, it's at 21 here to me, about 5,000 views, and I do like the colors that are there. It's a little bit yellow again. I don't know about you, but maybe because I put on the auto white again. It was not on auto. I can't say that, Christopher Keene, unfortunately, because TikTok gets jealous. They're like a jealous girlfriend. Thank you, Anarchia. That's a different username. Anarchia Oitaba. Is that your real name? That's a very different name. Yeah, I don't know if they listen to me or if they're just cutting me off because they think I'm driving. I don't really know, to be honest. And I think my camera is a little bit too low now, right? Move a little bit up, just a tiny bit. There, it's better. Because I want to make sure that you can see the turn signal when it's blinking. Yeah, you can see it. Thank you, the only king. Yeah, man, there is a beef. Have you tried this after a few beers? It's sobering, Ryle. Oh, man, I haven't tried that because I don't drink. Not for any particular reason. I just don't like the taste of it. It's been... Every now and then I'll have a beer. You know, if my friends are having a beer, I'll just have a beer with them on a barbecue or something. But not usually. But I don't even have a beer in my house. If I wanted to try that. Thank you, Juho. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sideman Scania TCAB for the follow. And Robin and Martin, thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate you guys following and getting me closer to that 200,000 follower mark. 40,000 likes. Thank you guys. You're amazing. One of the best TikTok live streams I've had in a while. And that is saying a lot, guys. So I'm really happy that you're here enjoying the ride with me through America. Yeah. That's the problem. Just mods, only 11, now 15 I see here, but still. Can you on the EC? So the EC, the air conditioning buttons work, so I can press the buttons here and they will do button things, but there's no air coming out of here because I don't need air coming out of there. I am in my home office. I do have an AC vent blowing air right on top of my head here. Thank you, Anarchia. Thank you. Good energies bring positivity. I totally agree with you. But there's one thing. I had to put this warning here. You see this warning? This is a simulator. Because, as amazing as it sounds, the AI was restricting my live stream. I'm pretty sure of that. And I think I moved it a little bit too far up. Or I can move the text a little bit down. The text is now in there. Whoops. It kind of blocks. Does it block the high beam? Yes, it blocks the high beam. Because the high beam is it's below. It's on the is. I'll move it again, just slightly. There. Let's see. Is that too much? Oops. A little too much. It's just ever so slightly. It's so hard. Too much again. Oops. I'm going like... There you go. I think that's better. How many kilometers left? So let me see here. We are 600 miles to our destination, which in the game is a lot less. It's divided by 20. So we're about 30 minutes to our destination. Go more faster. Sorry, man. I'm just trying to keep the speed limit here, but I can go at 75 miles an hour, so I can go faster. How much did it cost, Prince Charming? It did cost about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. Electronics, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. So now we can go 80 miles an hour. You gotta love America, guys. No, it's still 70, but I saw 80 there. Have you pretended you're in Smokey and Bandit? Ryle, that's pretty cool, man. No, I have not yet. Gotta get a CB radio here, right? But we're going pretty fast, boys. We're doing about 80 miles an hour right now. 76-ish. Truck is hauling. Yeah, man. The dry country. Where and how did you manage to think of this and buy this, Prince Charming? So it was little by little, man. I bought my first simulator that was just a steering wheel, like just a T300. And I wanted to build like a structure for it. So I built a 2x4 structure. And then I needed a chair. I had only an IKEA chair that I took the wheels off and the bottom part, and I bolted the seat to the 2x4. And then one day I thought, well, I should get a seat, a car seat. And then I saw online all the gaming ones were like $400, $500. They're super expensive. So I decided I'm gonna go to the junkyard and I'm gonna buy one for my simulator. And then that's how I started. I bought the car seat for 25 bucks and I was like, this is cheap. I might as well just get the whole thing. And that's what I did. And then I started like, oh, I need to make the buttons work. I need to get the wipers on. And then I'm in this huge black hole that it's never done, and I'm always trying to improve and always, trying to get better. So on Narkia, it depends. Like if you buy the Bentley parts like on eBay, you're gonna spend a lot more. But if you find a Bentley on a junkyard, it's gonna cost the same as the Volvo. They don't charge by what car you're buying parts from. They just charge you by the parts. So a steering wheel is $15. It doesn't matter if it's from a Volvo or a 1970, beater that is there. Do I have force feedback? Yes, I do have force feedback. 12 Newton meters of force feedback here. 50,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, not there yet. 44. I can see here on my left. Thank you, Justin and Stian. I think Justin sent that heart me for a long time ago. I don't even know he's here, but thank you. So this is real parts of a car. Yes, Prince Charming. It's everything you see here is from a real car. Everything. Thank you for that flower. Smiling face. How does that steering wheel work? So it's basically a Fanatec Clubsport DD underneath. So there's a base here, a Fanatec. And then I have I have a wheel from a Volvo that I put a sacrificial steering wheel because Fanatec needs to detect the wheelbase, the steering wheel. So the wheelbase sends the force feedback. And I have a tutorial on my channel, but essentially that's it. Where'd you buy the turn indicators? Ski? That's from a Volvo as well. Just got it from the Volvo. I wish ATS simulated the entire US, Mexico, Canada like Microsoft Flight Simulator and not compressed trips. I agree, man. I really wish you could have the option to do that. Ryle, you've been flight simming in DR and I went to build a cockpit. Dude, I would love to build a cockpit. I love flying. A fun fact about me, I have about 70 hours flying a real Cessna 150 and I would love to have a simulator. I have a friend nearby that's building a Boeing 737. I can't wait to fly on that thing. Strict chat, what does that mean, Wes? Yes, I connected every single button, Prince Charming. Every single button. I must have over, I don't know how many buttons, but easily 100 buttons here. I drive as if I've been drinking. Yeah, kids, that's what happens when you're trying to read the chat and drive at the same time. You drive like you were drinking, so don't do that. If you're driving in real life, do not read the chat or text and drive. That's a good lesson, Wes PWN. But I am live streaming, so I will interact with you guys. Oh, nice, a Concorde. That's a hard plane to fly, man. How much is this, Joseph? 700 bucks. Just pretty much as much as spent. Can you please do a tutorial on how to put the turning indicators? Yes, I am working on the tutorials for all the electronics. I do have the tutorial on the build itself, but I don't have a tutorial yet on the electronics, but I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. Thank you, Enos. Thank you, man. Did you set up Matrix or are you using 20 microcontrollers? LOL, Adriano. So that's a great question, man. So I have a Matrix here, but I couldn't get a Matrix everywhere because otherwise I would have to have wires, like super complicated setup here, Adriano. So what I have here is, this is a button Matrix. One Arduino can hook up all of these. Then here I have a more complicated setup because I also have the LEDs. So every time I click the buttons here, you're gonna see the LEDs change colors. Like I can click and the LEDs will turn on and off, like auto and off, and you know, they will work. So here I have an extender. So the one Arduino can have like several, like in a daisy chain kind of thing. This is what I have here. When you started with the Concorde, the fuel system was daunting. Yeah, man, you gotta balance the fuel between the wings. Funny, you have to do that in real life as well, but it's much harder on a Concorde. Can you turn on the light if it's night? So yes, you can see here this little orange thing. That's the light indicator, so it's on right now. I can turn it off. Now that'll go off. I leave the lights on because you get a ticket if you don't get the lights on in the game. What kind of screen am I using? Triple 65-inch 4K TVs with 120 hertz. Intuitive. And I can quickly show you. This is the triple. So that's the other screen, and this is the other screen, and that's what I have right now. Google Map car passing. Yes, I saw that. That's cool, right? How much did it cost, Jax? About $700 for the rig, man. Thank you, Prince Charming. Thank you for the rose, dude. I appreciate you. Is this ETS? No, this is American Truck Simulator. Similar, but different. How does the road look so realistic? Might look bad. Maybe, man. My graphics are cranked up to the max, PC. That could help. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Toti9112. Thank you. 20, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, Adriano. You always use ESP32s in your projects. Yes, man. I have an ESP32 right here because I wanted something wireless. So what I did is I hooked up the energy. So it's kind of daisy chained into the Fanatec. I have 5 volts and I send the 5 volts there. It works pretty well. Is this a vanilla game or graphics mod? So I have the vanilla game right now in terms of graphics. The graphics mod got broken in the last update and they didn't fix it yet. So thank you, Kevin Rodriguez. Thank you, man. Your game is on 23% download? Cool, dude. It's a pretty big game. Thank you, Prince Charming. Thank you, dude. How much was a PC? So I bought in parts and over time. So I have a 4090 with a 9950X3D. I think that's about $3,500 currently if you would buy one and build one right now. Jojo, hello, man. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? How do you get the dash? So at the Junkyard, EFG. Thank you for the follow, Doomy Sani. Thank you, Toad. Thank you for the flowers, dude. I really appreciate you guys. That would be awesome, Ryle. You know, they're slowly adding, so I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, that we're gonna have like a full-length distance grip. That would be awesome. But what is interesting is that they are adding the states. So I think the next is Illinois, and I think there's one more in the works. SCS never tells us when they're gonna release things, but they eventually come, and they're pretty good with keeping up their promises. Would you ever consider building and selling setups like this for other people? I'm new here. Man, I have considered. I will sell the BMW one that I have because I'm not using it. The E60, I'm finishing the electronics. And I have the tutorial Volvo that's in my garage as well. I will sell those too, but I work full-time, man. I'm an executive at a very large company. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me right now to leave my job, my full-time job, start building simulators. I'd love to do that, but I can't, man. Thank you, Toe. Thank you, Toe. Thank you for the 22 and plus 5 roses, man. Thank you so much. Would you ever consider... Oh, that's I answered. Good. Man, I'm great, Jojo. Today is a good day. I'm not being shadow banned by TikTok, at least. I am being shadow banned by my channel on Red, but you know, can't win them all. Your first home flight simulator was 1998? Dude, I played Flight Simulator since they had the floppy disks. The 3.0 version, that was my first one. Alex says, I don't have the mod graphics here on right now because it broke in the last update, so just not working. So it's vanilla graphics right now. Right, Adriano? I think I'll get the vents to work eventually just because people ask me so many times if I have that working. And it's actually super simple. I just need a fan hooked up to the vents. I can 3D print a, you know, an adapter, and that would be easy to put on the buttons here. The buttons work. So if I push this button here, you're gonna hear the retarder working. I'm gonna be quiet now. So that's the retarder. And the button works. So I could just use that. Does it have an airbag? No, it doesn't, man. What am I hauling? Good question. I'm taking Gillette. No, cars. Oh, obviously, I'm taking cars. There, I'm taking cars. Gillette is the city I'm going to. I agree, Ryle. It's crazy how far any simulator have come. Like Flight Simulator 2024. Dude, it looks beautiful. It's very functional. If you buy one of those like complicated aircrafts, man, the whole process to turn those on, it's pretty realistic. I had a mod for a Cessna 150, and the same process I did to turn the aircraft on the Cessna 150 in real life, it was there in the game. Everything. The magnetos, the fuel, the mixture, everything. I agree, Ito. The graphics are getting really good, especially the weather system in this game is so pretty. Yeah, I'm holding cars. I forgot. Playing music. I'm playing music. Probably just the volume is too low for you. But there you go. That's the music playing. Called Rooftop Whispers. I'm on a lo-fi, copyright-free playlist. Oh, payer. I spent about $700. Oh, thank you. Just Moz. I didn't see that. Yeah, the weather system is accurate. The map is pretty accurate. A lovely game, man. If you're watching right now, please don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. Follow if you're not following. I do have a bunch of videos, tutorials, and all that good stuff. I live stream every day, pretty much. Different games, BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. I am very close to hitting 200,000 followers on my TikTok, so I really appreciate you guys. Give that follow, you know, a click. As we all know, it doesn't mean you guys are going to see my videos because TikTok does not care if your followers see your videos or not, but you know, it's just good for the ego to have that 200,000 number, and also I get more free stuff from sponsors. That would help a lot. Olivier, it will be on console soon. You cannot play it yet. I'm new here, but SES announced that they will release for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. The fly-by-wire A320, A380, yes, I have, Ryle. I bought the Phoenix Airbus A320, and I did use the fly-by-wire A320 as well in the beginning before I bought the Phoenix. But it's been a while since I played Ryle on Flight Simulator, I must admit. You play ATS on your Xbox? I don't know what GE Force now is, but it's not officially out for Xbox yet. Oh man, the Phoenix is incredible, man. They really outdone themselves with that. It's really realistic. I had a friend that is a real captain on a Airbus A320 come here one day, and we were playing along, and you know, he was teaching me some of the stuff, and dude, he said this is very realistic. Even the systems, like the aircraft systems, they're all realistic. They nailed it. He complained about my side stick yoke, but I think that's more of a yoke thing, not a, you know, simulator problem. Where can you get the kit? It's not a kit, man. You have to go to a Junkyard, buy the parts, and follow my tutorial to build. So it's a little more work intense. Oh, I see. I'm new here. So essentially, you're playing like a PC version on an Xbox. Does it have cruise control? Yes, it does. I'm going to show you in a second. If I turn the wheel here, this is the cruise control button. And this is a plus and minus for the speed. So I can hit here for cruise control, and then I can adjust the speed. I'm going to do that as I start driving so you can see. And then I can put the camera... Oh, wait. No, I can't put the camera because the camera's going to change. I'm testing a new camera today, and I want to put this camera as the main camera maybe in the future. So let's speed up here. Yeah, the electrical system, the hydraulic system, the computer system. Oh man, everything is super well detailed, dude. Yes, Adriano, the CD player is working with all the 6 CD changer that you can put in here. And the way the player thinks that I'm, you know, to use the sound from the computer, it's a Bluetooth. I can send from my phone as well. It's just a 10 CD player, so that's why you see CD 1, track 1. This is the 10 CD changer. I didn't saw, I just, you know, pulled it from the car, CPM. I don't have to like, physically saw it. That's barbaric. Yeah, man. Thank you, Christopher. The views are very nice. I love the graphics. Especially the sunset and sunrise in this game. Beautiful. Thank you, Just Mods. Thank you. Yes, Chris, I see you're back, but let's keep that, right? Let's keep you back. Oh, yeah, cruise control. Right. So, right, cruise control is activated. I'm like, my legs are not on the accelerator anymore. So you're going to hear the accelerator. Oh, I got a low brake pressure. Really? And then you just stop me in the middle of the road? I think we need to fix this. Oh boy, we got a 26% damage on our truck. I didn't even see that. Can't go now because it's blocked me from driving. Sorry. But we're broken, essentially. We need to wait until the brake pressure. Let me show you the brake pressure. So here you can see the brake pressure on the top. That little thing here on the right, on the top line, on the left quadrant, left top quadrant, that's the brake. It's going to 31 psi right now. It's rising a little, but it's still not good. Yeah, the safest thing to do if you have no brake is just slam the brakes in the middle of the highway. I'm gonna call AAA, yeah, man. It's gonna come back, and I need to find, you know, a place where I can fix the truck. Is it moving now? Oh, we're back. All right. Pressure is at 60, 70, yes. We got pressure back. Road flare. That'd be great, man. Can you imagine if you could just walk out the truck? Have you guys seen the trailer for Road Kings? The new truck game they're about to release, I think next year, and it's gonna be in Florida. So Florida man here is gonna be able to drive in Florida. That's why big trucks stop in the middle of the road, I guess. Do they actually do that, Don? Like they detect low brake pressure and they just slam on you? But we're gonna have to stop and find a. Let me see if there's a service center here, because I think there is a Peterbilt. So let's add a stop here at the Peterbilt facility. Oh man, yes, we can get there still. Yeah, we can get in the next exit. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just the game being silly. Big rigging today, low life? Yes, I am. I have not. I have to try Snow Runner, man. Everybody talks about that game. I will try it. Huh. That's awesome. I did not know that. So yeah, we just experienced a failure on my brake system. And I think I do need to stop for a maintenance. I'm gonna be careful here. I'm gonna use my engine brake. Dude, move! Oh, yes. I haven't seen those here, Ryle, but that's a good question. Because I've seen those in real life. Those runaway truck gravel pits, those are crazy. Dude. Come on, man. Didn't stop at the stop sign. You had to cut them off. So when they lose air pressure, the brakes automatically come on since they run out of air. So, oh, I see. So it's the pressure expands and lets the brake loose. And when you have no pressure, it will just compress. The opposite, right? It's inverted. So like you don't need the pressure to brake, you need the pressure to not brake. That's interesting. That makes sense. Oh, that's nice. Low life, that's cool. So we're stopping at the Peterbilt facility here and we're gonna fix our Volvo. Is that realistic? Can you do that? There's a service center. Alright, we're clear left, clear right. And let's fix this baby. There we go. Let's go into the service. Let's just replace all. I have all the money in the world. Service recommendations? Yes, sir, yeah. Now we have a 0% damage truck. So we're gonna have to go around here. I think I can make the U-turn here. Need to open up the turn here. You can have more, Adriano. I don't know if you know, but you can change those events to be more frequent. I turned those off for me. Oh, nice. I love scrap yards, man. It's just for me, it's like a shopping mall. Yes, on Truckers MP, I don't think they do have, right? Hey, Hardick. All right. Now we have a fixed truck. We're almost there at our destination. Can you hoot? What is hoot? Like say hoot? Sorry, English is not my native language, so I might miss a thing here or there. Oh, honk, yeah. Is the dash you got a truck dash, Olivier? No, this is a Volvo S60R. It's a car dashboard. It's a sports sedan from the early 2000s. 80%, almost there, man. You had this Mango Buzz you use as a mobile shop. Oh man, that must be fun. I'd love to crush a car one day. I'm thinking about going one day to the yard that we're friends with here in Florida, called Pasco Easy Pull It. So if you guys ever need a good junkyard here in Florida, Central Florida, these guys are amazing. And anyways, I want to go there and maybe live stream one day, like crushing some cars. I would feel bad, but you know, it is what it is. Which way should I go? Is it left or right? It's gonna be left. My first language is Portuguese. I was born in Brazil. Nice, 20 more, and we get to 199,000 followers. That's pretty cool. I was born in Brazil, raised in Brazil, and I moved to the United States in 2015, so about 10 years ago. How many DLCs do I have? IDK Sterling Milk? I do have all of them. Not the visual ones, like the trucks, you know, paint scheme and that stuff. I didn't buy those. But I do have all the states DLCs for American Truck Simulator. Nice. We're gonna get you 50,000 likes today. That's not too shabby. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate all of you guys. I'm sad that YouTube's not performing that well. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah. But it is what it is. Do you drive a truck in real life, Juju? I do not. I never driven a truck in my life. Yeah, I mean, we're all boys, right? Like kids at heart, Ryle. Like, what guy wouldn't be like crazy about having like an excavator or going on a, you know, a big rig driving on a road, even if it's just for fun, or like going on a junkyard and crushing cars. So, I mean, come on. Thank you, Toe. Thank you, man. Yeah, that, and especially the blue gauges. Oh man, I love those blue gauges, dude, so much. How do you make the actual relay click for the blinker sounds? Adriano, so that's a funny thing that you're asking, because what you're listening, probably, I say probably because I don't know how much this microphone captures, but you're listening to the relay in the game. But if I put the microphone here, you're gonna listen to the real turn signal relay on the Volvo. And I think it's just connected. I think the light is connected to the relay, so whenever the light is on, the relay will make the sound. So I do have the sound in real life, although I'm not listening to it because I have my headphones, but if I put it on, now I can hear both. And they're synced. Yes. Too bad that the microphone is it's connected here to my my tripod here. So I can't move it there, but it'd be pretty cool if you could hear the actual relay clicking, because it's a very nice and distinctive sound. Yes, CPM, I am everywhere you can imagine right now that is allowed to have like the green, the purple, the red, the black. You got 22 likes. 1 million? Oh, 1 minute. What are you live streaming? I haven't do I subscribe to you, Just Mods? Am I this insensitive? I need to subscribe to you, dude. I'll do that later. Those giant coal excavators? Oh man, that must be awesome. Like, what guy in the world wouldn't love to drive one of those huge, like, you know those mine trucks? Those are like, they have like tires that are the size of a house. Dude, everybody, like, I cannot imagine a single guy in the world that wouldn't be like crazy to drive one of those. No, I'm like, the gauge cluster doesn't even give me an option, Adriano. So it's like, if the turn signal is working, it's going through that relay. I do have an extra relay for the parking brake. So if I put the parking brake on and the light comes on here, there is a relay, but that one I added because the problem is the signal for the parking brake is 12 volts. But I need to put that signal into 5 volts of the Arduino. If I don't just fry the Arduino with 12 volts, I have to go through a relay that will send the signal from 12 to 5 volts. Nice. Congrats, Just Mods. Thank you, Toe. Thank you, man. Only 5% left. You're almost there, and we're almost here at the delivery site. It's 11 minutes for us to deliver this cargo. Yes, directly with the cluster. So I have an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield that's connected to the cluster, and there's also relay, also for that same reason. So I have the 12 volt signal for the Arduino, so it knows, you know, it can start and shut down. How many Arduinos in this rack? I've counted earlier. I think I have 7 Arduinos here, man. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Arduinos. I have 7 Arduinos here. Have you ever tried Gran Turismo? I have, but unfortunately Gran Turismo is only for PlayStation and they don't have a PC version. So I used to play it on PlayStation 4. Not here though. How long did it take to reverse engineer that, Adriano? So there's a guy on the Red app that did the bulk of the work. So he did most of the engineering. It took me about 6 months to a year just to get a few more functions to work. So what I did was I improved the RPM. I added the light. I added the parking brake. I added the turn signal and the display here. And then I used my real car to sniff the CAN bus and bring it over here. The game is American Truck Simulator, man. Is there an auto park when you arrive at your destination? Usually there is places to park, yes. I need to find a place to sleep because it's night and I don't like to drive at night for you guys because you can't see that well. Awesome. It's installed. Try switch off the lights, want to see something. What? The lights will turn off there and here, not in the gauges. Because the Volvo S60, these lights were always on. Even on my real car, if I drive, they're gonna be always on. And here in the simulator, as you can see, that goes off and I can turn it on again. And the high beams also work. So now the high beams is on and then the high beam light is here. And then this is something I also found. No, I meant like when you arrive at a final place, you have to back up the trailer yourself. Yes, I do have to back up the trailer myself, Olivier. If you stick around for another 8 minutes, you're going to see that. A Focus ST. That is a good idea. I never thought about renting. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. The police is on my tail. Let's get that going. So.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Is that here? So? Yeah, the wait station is all the way over there. I hate these wait stations that make you stop. Yeah, already low on fuel, Luis. There's no gas station here, so we might stop later. Gas before police chase, absolutely. You don't want to run out of gas while escaping from the police, do you? Why do I have the police radio? I have a bunch of sounds here. I have when people are, surprised that I'm on a simulator. When I play BeamNG and I'm about to drown on the flood, I put the Titanic flute. I have a bunch of sounds here. How much does the setup cost? About $700 between car parts and hardware. All right, thank you for your cooperation. Real fuel consume mod. Yes, it's doing the real, but it's still like faster than real life because it's the distances are 20 to 1. Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Great stuff. I love the soundboard stuff. Classic internet shenanigans. Yeah, I'm a little bit old. Do I ever played SnowRunner? Not yet. Yeah, there's telemetry for SnowRunner, I think. I can confirm to you in a second. I have other sounds as well. Like if you pay attention every now and then, you're gonna... Oh, thought that guy was going straight. If you pay attention every now and then, you're gonna see a DeLorean, a Back to the Future DeLorean, driving around. And then I put this. I put the sound also whenever, because I'm multi-streaming, it's in several places right now. There's a lot of people that will hear me answering questions that are not on their chat. So they think that this is pre-recorded. They go like, oh, this guy is just answering questions from another live stream. So I go and say, oh, I'm back from the future. I recorded yesterday, and I'm here now to put this. Yeah, still American Sim. What GPU and CPU do you have, Grillon? I have a 9950X3D as a CPU, and I have the 4090 GPU, the NVIDIA RTX 4090. Why did you use a Volvo dashboard? Because I love Volvos, man. I own 3 Volvos, including this one in my garage, and I love them. I really like them. A Volvo saved my life, and I'm planning to always have a Volvo. What am I playing, David? I'm playing American Truck Simulator. Hello, La Lula. Sorry, I didn't see your hello. Hello, man. I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. In 6 minutes, we're arriving. Do you have the XC90 V8? Oh, no, man. I wish I did. The V8. But not the XC90. I love to get the S80 V8. I love sedans. I don't like SUVs. What's my favorite brand? Volvo, for sure. I love Volvos. I think second place in my like list is Cadillac. I'm heavily thinking about changing one of my Volvos and trading into a Cadillac CT5B. Because I really like Cadillacs. I've owned a CTS 2016, brand new when it was new, in 2016, and I really enjoyed that car. Do I drive in bad weather? In the game, yes. In real life, also yes. Do you have a 240? No, man. I only have the S60R, a 2020 S60 T5, and a 2022 S60 T8. Those are my 3 Volvos. And I also have a minivan. I have a 2025 Kia Carnival Hybrid Prestige. What will you play tomorrow? Like a racing car game? No BeamNG answer. I don't know, man. I'll see tomorrow what my heart feels like playing. Thank you, Christy. Angel McKeon. Hope I said that right. We're running out of fuel, but we're almost at our destination. 50 miles away from our destination, and we have 266 miles to an empty tank. So I think we can take the chance. We're almost there. Gillette. That's the city we're going to. Now we just need some fast food. Yes, we do. I wish you could stop at the McDonald's. You know, there is a McDonald's, Taco Bell, that kind of stuff here. Sprinklers for rainy weather. That'd be funny. Can you imagine, like, I've seen, like, people with smoke machines when they're drifting and, like, you know, doing a burnout. Have you ever thought of buying a Volvo 240? I haven't, man. I respect the old Volvos. But I was born in the 80s, and I grew up, like, when I started getting aware of Volvos, it was the 90s. So the first Volvo my dad owned was the Volvo 850, the P80 platform. So I'm more like a modern Volvo guy, not the classic Volvo guy, if you will. So I never thought about the 240, no. But I think they're beautiful. They're amazing cars. I just never thought about buying one. We had no tickets today. No traffic violations whatsoever. Even though we're doing 80 miles an hour now. But that's the speed limit. This game is called American Truck Simulator Orange. Aren't Volvo trucks extremely safe? Yes, they are known for safety as well on the truck side. Especially the active safety, meaning like they tend to stop, predict things, and help you steer. I don't know if you guys seen that very famous commercial with Jean-Claude Van Damme, where he is like doing a split between 2 trucks, reversing, and there's no CGI on that video. That's an amazing video. Oh, that was a stop sign. Hey, the power of light. Pretty good. I think you're the first person actually talking here. On the green. We're really low on fuel. Really low. Yeah, driving to California is brutal in this game, and I agree. And I do not drive to California in this game, Austin. I don't. It's too slow. It's too slow. They do have pedestrian protection too. It's pretty cool to see the trucks in, at work. And the new Volvos, they have this TV, like a monitor for rear view with extra things, and it's super awesome. Thank you, the Power of Light. I think you're the first real person I talked to in the green app. So thank you. Is Isaac here? He was here before. Have I been to Europe? In real life, I just landed in Switzerland once when I was on my way to Russia. But in the game, yeah, several times. My brother lives in Spain, in Barcelona. I'm planning a trip there next year. But I want to go to Italy first. There's so many cool places I want to visit in Europe. JJL the Pro VR, thank you, sir. I need gas, Swerve. I need gas real bad. But I'm gonna deliver. The delivery place is right here, and then we're gonna stop for fuel. And then I'm gonna stop for lunch. I'm hungry. Has the S60 given you problems? Yes and no. But let me break it down for you, XX66. It given me problems. The S60R did, not the new ones. The new ones are perfect. They haven't given me any issues yet. But the S60R 2005, the engine is completely broken now. It's the rod bearings just left the chat. But that is because the previous owner tuned the crap out of that car. He put a huge turbo. The car was making upwards of like 600 horsepower. It was a tube of a beast. He didn't do it right. So the engine is kaput. So I sourced a new engine, and I'm gonna swap the engine. And then what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna go back to original on that car. So I want to keep it like showroom like status. The interior's already like I've made the interior perfect now. Because obviously I have parts, plenty of parts. Is there a way to drive other cars? Yes, really, I drive other cars all the time. I'm just driving a truck today. Pasta. Nah, man, I'm gonna cook some meat, rice, and beans. I'm Brazilian, man. I gotta eat rice and beans all the time. Let's deliver this cargo. So let's choose the hard one, and the hard one is off to our right. We're gonna park over there. Guess what you're going to eat, La Lula? I don't know. You said pasta? No, that's, let me see, pizza? Do you want to visit the Czech Republic? Yeah, I want to visit everywhere in Europe, man. I love the concept. I just haven't had the chance. And I've been in the States for about 10 years now. And, like, every time you say, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, and you just keep moving forward. Next year I'll do that. Next year I'll do that. And then it just keeps on going and going and never do it. I really got to do that. All right. There. So in case you guys are wondering how am I going to park, the way I park is I can look to the other, to the cameras on the side. So let me show you guys. So here you can kind of see I have a rear view mirror right there. Right here. And I have another rear view mirror right about here. That's the rear view mirror right here. Can't see very well. There's a big reflex. It's worse for you guys than it is for me. But it's there. I do have a curtain in the back, so that helps with the glare on the screen. So let's park. Hamburger. Oh man, I'd go for a burger right now too. Oh, I guessed pizza right then. Half right. Did I go enough? Yes, I think I did. Straighten it up. I think I did enough. Too much. Can kind of improve a little bit. Alright, am I playing a pretend trucker? You could say that. It's like people playing Call of Duty are playing pretend soldiers. And when you're playing Indiana Jones, you're playing a pretend Indiana Jones. I'd say that is pretty much what playing a game means, right? Mo, this game is called American Truck Simulator. Loverboy, how old am I? I'm 43 years young, man. And I hope I never get old. At heart. I'm gonna get old by age, but not at heart. Hope to continue to love big machinery, sirens, you know, truck noises, that kind of stuff. And the best part is what, man? I play GTA in real life. Pretty close. We'll have to fix a little bit. I'm getting too close to the truck, the other trailer. Please don't spam SNM Jaden. Don't spam the chat. Yeah, pretty close. I might just need to fix it. Right. Yeah, one more. Oh, you drive a truck for a living? That's interesting, man. That's cool. Very often I have truck drivers join in the live stream, and some do actually play Truck Simulator. It's funny. Like, they don't get tired of driving their trucks. So that's where we're parking, and now I'm straight enough. We're between two trailers there. All right, let's get back inside the truck. Oop. I think I'll cook a little bit of rice. We have some beans that were made, so we're frozen, so we're gonna unfreeze that, and I'm gonna make some minced meat and maybe some French fries. That's a very typical Brazilian lunch. Do they have random car accidents in the game, Ryle? Yes, they do. They actually do, man. There we go. We parked. Green light. Let's show outside. Pretty straight. There we go. And now all I have to do is I click comfort and it will detach. And there we go. We parked the truck. Have you ever driven a car at a track? In real life, yes. I used to own a E46 for track use. It was not road legal. And I can tell you it's a very deep money pit. Very, very deep. So let's not get any jobs. Let's just drive to a gas station because I barely have any fuel left, and I want to start the next live stream with some fuel. Where's the nearest fuel station? Right here. Have I tried ETS2? Yes, I have. I drive on both in the game. I've heard, Jared, that the parking part is very realistic. Obviously, the physics, you know, the feeling, everything, that's not as realistic. But I've heard very good things about the parking. Like the way the trailer behaves and all of that. It's allegedly realistic. I never driven anything with a tow. Never. I never towed. I never had a pickup truck. I never, you know, had any, not even a tow hitch in any of my cars. How did I manage to make this dummy? I pulled the interior of a real car and I built it in my house. And then I connected all the buttons and made them all work. The hazard lights and everything. The gauge cluster is working, so that's why I know I have low fuel. And that's why we're headed to the gas station right now. But you're not muted. You're just saying the same thing. You're back. You're back. Yeah, I got it, man. But the next step on our journey together, Chris, is I'll just hide you from my channel. Because being annoying is not productive for any of us. Especially people on the chat. Let's turn left. How much did it cost? It was about $300 in car parts and another $400 in hardware. And I can use also the wiper. I have to put more rain in this game. Truckers of Europe 3. Not sure if it's on PC, but what I know, it feels very real. I never tried that one. I'm looking forward to the new one, the Road Kings or something like that. You know what would be fun? Volvo to drive. A Volvo, the Archer Artillery system. I didn't get that. Yeah, very volatile, the number of people on my channel. And I think it's because they really are shadow banning my live streams, thinking that I'm driving. I said $700 ST. We're just gonna fuel it up, and I need to start making food. I suppose we can crash a couple cars on BeamNG. But that's not gonna be for a long time. And I do need to go for a real restroom break. Where was I born, David? I was born in Curitiba, Paraná, Brazil. Oops. What do you call it? The game is called American Truck Simulator, Plum. Hello to South Africa, man. I hate these traffic lights when they're like this. Oh man, you guys are so exhausting. I'm about to end the live stream, but guys, come on. You want to visit the country? You mean Brazil? Luis, I have to, man. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna play a little bit more, but I will have to eventually. And I need to cook lunch for my wife and daughter. They're coming from my daughter's art class. Is there a clutch in this setup? Yes, sir. Lucas, there is a clutch. Where's the pedal one? Yeah, right here. And there is the clutch. Right here on the left. As I'm about to let the truck stall. Put on neutral so you can see. That's the clutch. That's the brake. And this is the accelerator. Hey, Grantico! Yeah, man, you've been quiet. Traffic lights, they're all red. So close to the gas station. Well, nobody's looking. It's what, 1 a.m.? You're not a member yet, Lalula. I don't see the little, there's a little star that shows up when you're a member. Okay, clear left, clear right. We're just kind of going through the red lights here. Taking too long to drive to the gas station. Nice! Delivered your first cargo. Congrats, dude. What's the biggest trip I've ever driven? Ah, man. I think from Texas all the way to Washington State. Kind of crossed. A little forward here. And now we put the parking brake on. Turn off the engine. And now I turn your attention to two things here on the gauge cluster. The gauge, obviously the fuel gauge will go up. And here, this one here is showing 162 miles to an empty tank. It's going to go up. Yes, Leo, American Truck Simulator. So if I click enter, there's a button here behind the steering wheel. And that will start going up. And you can kind of see here as well. The number is going up. And now the fuel is going to start go up. The light is off. And here on this display, also the miles to an empty tank is also going up. In Brazil, we also run red lights, especially at night. Nobody with a conscience is going to stop for a red light at 1 a.m. Do they have Volvos in Brazil? Yes. Trucks and cars. However, the trucks, they look like the European trucks. It's not full yet? Yeah, it's full. So let's just spark the truck and let's sleep. It's daylight. Park here. This truck is the Volvo VNL 2014. Show you outside. the Volvo that I'm using right now. Yeah, pretty truck. We are in American Truck Simulator, so we can see that all the trucks have the hood area. Hey, Vuk! Welcome back, man! So yeah, this is a very nice game. It's well made. We have a Domino's pizza there. And a McDonald's. I'm hungry. I wish we could... Oh, there's a Taco Bell as well. There's a Taco Bell right here. Pizza Hut and a McDonald's right there. Is that a Burger King? I think there's a Burger King. Wow, all the restaurants are here. Let's see if I can drive to the... Let's see if I can drive to the Pizza Hut at least. We park there. What are my thoughts on Polestar? Oh man, I like the Polestar. I like the design also. I'm biased. I do have an S60, the new SPA platform. So they kind of look the same. Yeah, I think I can drive there. Let's stop at the Domino's. Domino's Pizza. There's no invisible wall here. I went over a little bit of the curb there. Now delivering, and there's a BMW M5. Yeah, this interior was pretty good, I'd say. I think Volvo really did a good job with this interior. It looks sporty and at the same time luxurious. And it's not flashy like Mercedes. It's just, you know, it's good taste. I like it. Park very centered, otherwise we're gonna be over the line. I don't want to do that. There we go. Ooh. Went over that little curb thing. There you go. Now we parked. So let's have some pizza. All right, fellas. Let me open up BeamNG just a second so we can crash a couple of cars and then I'll get going. So don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I know I'm gonna lose a lot of you when I change game, so you know, do all that good stuff. Why the blue gauges? So Volvo with the S60 had a blue thing going on. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a blue stitching here. Let me see if I can move the camera. I need to change the camera to this one, and then I can move the camera around. Let me show you in detail. So here, you can kind of see in the steering wheel, there's a blue stitching, like a dark blue right here. Oh, the focus is trying to get on the seat. But there's a blue stitching there. There's also a blue stitching here on just old and not very blue anymore. But there's a blue stitching here. There's another blue stitching that is on this leather right here. There's a leather cover here on the top trim here. That's the blue stitching. And also the seats for some of the Volvos. This is not a Volvo S60R seat, but it was blue. This was like a dark blue. They called the Nordcap blue, which is very similar to the blue you see on the gauges here. But this gauge, you know, you see the shimmer, the light, the way the light is behaving. That is because it kind of looks like a CD. You know, when you change the light and you move, you know, a CD around, that's what this does as well. So it's pretty cool. I love these gauges, and they were pretty nice. Another color combination they had in the Volvo S60 in 2005. Let me show you it's this one. So this is the car's manual. So it was this kind of orange. I know in the color it doesn't look very orange. Let me try the other camera. Maybe that will be more realistic to the light. Yeah, this is more what it represents in real life. So the seats were like this orange. It's called Atacama. So there were three interiors for the S60R. The Atacama, there's the Nordcap blue, and the Gobi. Gobi was just like the tan color. Nobody likes the tan color for the S60Rs, but you know, it is what it is. So, and I do have the complete user manual here. So I even have the owner's manual. I have the little pamphlet that came with the car. Like if you did, you know, like buy the car in 2005, it would come with this little thing here that would show all the good stuff. Let me move the camera closer. The reflex doesn't wait a minute there. So you can kind of see here all the features. Like this is behind the steering wheel. There's a button behind the steering wheel right there. You can see the climate control and the navigation here on the top. You can see the premium sound system. I move here. Where's the navigation? Where's the premium sound system? Oh, here, the premium sound system, which is the one that I have here on my also. And I just click the power button and I turn it off. So yeah, it was a pretty cool. Let me move the camera back now. And the navigation would come up and down. I mean, it still does. In my car, my real car, I do have the same car in real life. And this thing, I can push a button here. Let me move here. If I push the button, it'll go down and up. So there's a little button here. In the car, that is automatic because as you turn the car on and off, you can just have that go up and down. Another time in detail. It's a pretty cool little feature. And also the S60R had this button here, which was the active chassis settings. So this car had a setting that would control the suspension stiffness and the traction control individually. I think it was like 2,000 times per second or something like that. So it's pretty cool. The turn stock here is also original from the Volvo S60R, this one, so I can turn the wipers on and off in the game. The truck is off in the game, so that's why the wiper is not wiping. Here's the camera that you guys are seeing, the cluster, and you can kind of see the other information. And this is an S60R steering wheel, so you can see the little R there. And yeah, it was a pretty cool car. Very underestimated by people. The Volvo S60R had 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, this active chassis, and this beautiful space ball. Let me go back to the other camera so I can show the space ball. So the space ball is how they call this transmission. So this transmission was called the space ball by Volvo. And they called it officially. It's not just by enthusiasts. But as you can see, it's this like sphere-like thing. And it has the numbers there, 1, 3, and 5. And then down here you have 2, 4, and 6 in reverse. Can't quite see it even if I move the mouse away, but it's here on this face. Kind of move up. But the reverse is like here in a Volvo. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't match perfectly here because I have a generic USB shifter underneath there. And this was pretty cool. And also I have the buttons here for the more complete version. So I have the... I can't show. This is the rear view mirrors, adjustments, and all the good stuff. Yeah. It was a pretty cool car. Back in 2005, and it still is. I like it. And a last thing here I can show you guys is moving the camera around. So last thing is a lot of people ask, do you have a cup holder? Yes. So if I move this up, this is a cup holder right here. You can't really see, but I can put a cup here. There's 2 cup holders, and I can close this, and it becomes my mouse pad thing. I can move my mouse pad here, my mouse. Just a nice, neat little thing. Yeah, let's open up BeamNG. I kind of finished for the Day Sharks, but I'm still going to go in BeamNG and just crash a couple cars. I was just explaining. A lot of people have been here for a while and asking me questions, and I just wanted to show them around. Let's go to BeamNG for a sec. And while we're doing that, you're going to notice that when I open up BeamNG, the gauge cluster is going to reset. So we're going to reset the mileage, not the whole mileage, just the trip mileage. So it's showing 114 miles. That's what I driven today in the American Truck Simulator. And now we're going to show the miles on the game. Let me put back the other camera. And let's open up the BeamNG.drive. And it detects automatically. So if I put the... See, there you go. It's restarting. That's the process for restarting the cluster. So the lights will go off, And now you're gonna see the lights not only will be on, but it's like you're turning on the gauge, like when you put the key on, and then it's gonna, now it's already getting the information from real time, all the information. Let me get the BeamNG window on the right place. BeamNG. There we go. Let's go into some place we can crash. Actually, let's just go to the insane roads. It's a fun place to be. Let's go in the sunny version of the insane roads. We're gonna crash and drive a little. Do you like digital gauge clusters or physical gauge clusters? I like them both, to be, to be very honest with you, CPM. I like both. And another thing that I don't usually, people don't usually see, I do have a digital gauge cluster to put here. So I bought an LCD screen, a very wide LCD screen, and I 3D printed the bezel. So I can pretty much just put a speedometer here. I'll show you in one of the live streams. I need to get another external graphics card because I have too many things connected. I have 3 TVs. I have 4 with this, 5 with the monitor in the back. Do you have Waze? Yes, I have Waze in my CarPlay. It works when there's a track and the track has a start and finish. It will work. The map will work. Let me put a different car. Let's get the... let's get what? Let's get the limo. I like the limo. We're going to crash the limo a couple of times. Try to drift a little bit. I'm trying to learn how to drift. So yes, I don't know how to drift. I look like a fly having a stroke. But just bear with me, okay, fellas? Yeah, we can crash a Volvo in a minute. So let me lower the volume because this game is a little louder. So let's go on to the... Oh, just a second. My wife is calling. Well, I might be able to stay a little bit longer. My wife is coming home, but just to pick me up, we're going to have lunch on a restaurant, a Brazilian steakhouse. That's fun. Yeah, I can't hold your phone while driving, right? Forward, and then we'll try a J-turn. No. There you go. Yes, my wife is Brazilian as well. Oh, we met in Brazil, in Curitiba, before we moved. Yes. We're cooked. No, I can't be back today. I have to go to Orlando later. Have a kid's birthday party there in Orlando from a friend. Ooh. We're still good. Oh, it wasn't the deaf abyss. Oh, I do have a phone mount right there. And it charges. Can you go fast and do a crash? I don't think there's a wall here, but yeah, we can go fast and do a crash. Let me just go back. We're balancing. Let's go which way to do the crash. Let's jump off this side. Yes, I'm gonna be back tomorrow, probably around 8 a.m. Yes. Explore it. I do have a few Volvos here that are good. But then I think if you guys want to see crash, let's go to another map. There's a map that has good crash places. And then we can get the Volvo. This one, Crash Hard, has a bunch of cool places to crash. And I think the place that I have to go is the endurance track, if I don't get not wrong. Then we got to go to the bridge, and then we can crash into a wall. And then we can crash... We can jump. You like Skodas? I never had any Skodas or close to Skodas. In Brazil, we didn't have them. Nope, wrong place. We didn't have Skodas in Brazil, and I've only seen them on, like, you know, computer or TV. Suspension track, I think this is the one. Yes, this is the one. So let's get another car. Let's get the Volvo. I got a new Volvo. Yeah, I forgot about that. We didn't crash it here yet. We got a new Volvo 850 Turbo T5R. Let's get the yellow. Classic yellow. And we're going to crash this beautiful car onto the bridge. This is a Volvo 850. Classic 90s car, and pretty car. Can open the door. The model is pretty good. Yeah, I can open up, close it off, and crash it off. Yes, sir. I have an iPhone 17 Pro, not the Max, the regular one. So let's go. I can put it inside the car later, but I need to adjust the camera. I'll do that in a second. So there's a ramp, and we're going to fly off of it. Do you guys think we're going to make it to the other side? Let's see in a second. Oop, little jump, and slow motion. Slow more. What do you guys think? Are we gonna make it or not? Are we making? Wink, wink. Oh, the wink here takes longer because it's halogen. Yes. So let's see if we're gonna make it. Let's go faster. Let's let go of the. I think just barely. Because if you hit this crack line, you don't make it. There we go. We landed perfectly. It'll buff right out. I think we can still drive her. Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Still drives? Ah, it's a tank. Of course it drives. Let's crash into the wall. I don't think we're gonna go too fast. Let's fix the car and let's crash into the wall. There's a wall up there. Fix it. Go. So keep your seatbelts on. We're gonna crash real hard. And then I'm gonna fix the camera so we can have a POV. Slow. Move the camera so we can enjoy that beautiful BeamNG goodness. Yeah. Sorry, guys. That'll not buff out. Let's go again. Let's fix the camera. So let's. Sharks. Oh, okay. Sorry, sharks. Nothing. Carry on, as you were. I don't. The mods for fake dummies stopped working, man. It used to work, and then I didn't go after to fix it. So, but yeah, I think you could if I had the mod working. So let's go and jump again. Save here. This saves the home position. It's a little bumpy. I wish they fixed the road to be smoother. Because if you're driving a supercar with a very stiff, suspension, this car has a stiffer suspension. It just becomes a little bouncy sometimes and hard to get to, the place. Do you mod for ATS myself? No, man. I don't know how to do mods. I just download them. I don't think we're gonna make it, boys. Are we gonna make it again? I think this time we're not. And we're flying. I don't think so. And boom.
Fatality.
And we're down, all the way down to a cliff. Yahoo!
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Let's go again, and then let's crash into the other wall, because we can go faster to the other wall. I think the distance is just bigger, so that's why we were able to jump the other way. We were able to get more speed. Let's see if I can. I'm trying not to spin the wheels, because I think I spun too much. What are my thoughts on the Volvo S90? Ah, man, I like that car. Just don't get the T5 version. I had the Volvo S90 2016 in the T5 configuration, and it's just not enough engine for such a big car. You gotta have at least the T6 or the T8. We need to be at around 120 miles an hour to make this work. I think we're pretty close, but not quite. Ooh. Can I stop here? Yes, I can. Brakes for the win. That's Volvo right there, boys. That's Volvo safety. So let's move the camera here, and let's drop the car right about here. And let's crash into that wall. Okay, car. There you go. That's how it looks after. Not very good if you're a driver or a passenger here, but I suppose not everybody crashes at 200 kilometers an hour. Fix the car. Let's save this, and let's head into the wall. So, gentlemen, put your seatbelt. It ain't gonna be pretty. So we are cruising at 100 miles an hour, rising to 120. I have to move my head because the camera's in front of my speedometer. You guys have a clear view. I don't. 120. Let's get to fifth gear. Are we gonna go there? Oh, hey, 130. And slow motion for the win. Let's get there. We're gonna get right in there. in the little dent there. There we go. Oh, the rear spoiler kind of dancing around. Oh, the rear view mirror flying off here. Oh man, this game is so cool. Yeah. This is not good if you're in here. Let's crash another car, and then I think I'll stop because I need to go to the restroom, and I need to do things before my wife gets. Let's get another car. What car should we go? Hey, Luco! So let's crash. We have a Honda Civic here. The dune buggy is not going to be that fast, man. There's a Volkswagen Passat. We can try to crash a Cadillac, but the Cadillac model is not that good. No, it's not going to be fun. So let's crash a very fast school bus. What do you guys think? School bus is always fun. Oh, not this one. Let's get the school bus, and a fast school bus, not just any school bus. Where is the school bus with the jet? There was a school bus with a jet, wasn't it? I don't know. All right. The Unified School District bus. Let's see if we can put a jet here. Front frame engine. Let's see if there is a more powerful engine. That is the most powerful engine we have. Middle frame. Suspension reverse warning beeper. What? Don't we have? Can't we mount the jet? Rear bumper, transfer case. Oh. Oh wait. Transmission intake. Oh, there you go. Bigger turbo. Get a manual transmission. Oh, you don't have a manual transmission. We have a 5-speed automatic. Okay. Try that. Get the 36,000 RPMs governor. I don't know what that is. Nice. But let's do that. Oil pan and torque converter, medium high. Get a high torque converter. Be faster now. All right, let's try this different modified school bus. So strap in, kids. We're gonna go for a ride, and we're gonna put the stop sign on. So no kids are harmed in the making of this video. Fix the camera. Oh, let's just put the... And now they're out. And the strobe lights as well. There we go. Stop. And the little bar. Let's go. Oh, I just changed 2005. So let's see how fast this school bus can go. Or we're gonna have to go on a downhill. And I can go on a downhill so we can really mess this guy up. But I see we're going quite fast. It's not super fast. 5 gears, so we're at max RPMs. Still, I don't think the kids would like to go at a wall at 80 some miles an hour, 85-ish. There's a valve train damage. I hope that doesn't slow me down. Let's put the slow motion when we get there. And then we might need something faster. Maybe a down ramp. What do you think about the Skoda Octavia? I don't know a lot about Skodas, man. That's what I told you. I never had a lot of, you know, chance to interact with them. We got the little thing here. Oh, we got detached from the... The kids should be all right if they didn't jump all the way forward. Damn. Yeah, let's get the bus. Now, in the last place we're going to go before I go, we're going to go to... There's a insane downhill. That's the actual name of the map. Insane testing right here. An insane hill. We're going to go up to the insane hill. And we're going to grind this bus. Vehicles. Gabriel. I don't even need to put this baby to go fast. Just go. You're going to see how big this downhill is. Very big. Let's see if I can gain more speed. Okay, valve train damage. We're bouncing. We're grinding the bottom. We're gonna hit those ramps. Ooh! Oh, we got stripped. Completely stripped. Where's the rest of the bus? Oh, it got stuck there. Not much left here. There's nothing left on the chassis. Pretty much just a clean chassis. One more. I just can't with this game. Let's get this. Let's get a truck with some logs. Where's the truck? The Gavril. And then, do we have the log truck? Yes, we do have the log truck. Let's get the log European version. Haha, let's go. It's manual. I thought it was automatic. Okay, neutral. And the logs are going. Take the hands off the wheel. Oh, pressed outside the window. Where's my... Oh, no. There. Well, it lasted better. There's the fuel tank. Rolling. Burning. Hold on to the wheel. No, man. This could break a finger. All right, my good old friends. Thank you for watching. I think I'm going to leave it at this place here because I got to go. And I got to get ready. So, hey, Steve, I didn't see you there, man. Where was your message? I didn't see your message, dude. Sorry, Steve. All right, fellas. I will come back later. Yeah, I was going to go like 10 minutes, and I just keep going 10 more minutes, but I got to go now. Stay safe, guys. I hope you follow if you're not following, like if you didn't like, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow again. Thank you, everybody, for the support. Thank you, everybody, for staying here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Where's the button? Bye, guys.